Little late, but we're on. We're on. Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs already. 1-0 Yankees on a base hit from Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm got the base knock in there. OG Cellar Dweller Bruin. Bruin is in the basement. Basement bouncer. IKF coming up. He's hitting 321 on the season so far. Wow. Bruin, you are the first one in the basement. What's going on, man? Did it come up? Because I didn't even hit that I was live right now. Did it come up that I was live? I didn't even hit it on this thing that I was live yet. So I saw your name in here already. Let's go, Ovi. Yeah, tonight, man. That's going to be amazing. Tonight, Ovechkin, man. Let's see. That's going to be amazing, man. He's actually going to do it. And they're playing. You know what's funny? He's 0 for 4. He's 0 for 4 against Sorokin. I think this season he hasn't scored a goal yet against Sorokin and the Asslanders. But he'll do it tonight. He'll definitely do it tonight. Couldn't happen against a better team. Not that there's any shame when Ovechkin gets the goal, whoever he's playing. But you get my point. I'm just happy it's going to be against them. OG Cellar Dweller Manob's in the basement. Manob, what's going on, buddy? What's happening, man? Good to see you in here. Just making sure I have everything set up. I think I do. What's going on today, Manav? Yeah, it did pop up live. That's weird. Because Bruin, you were in there. I didn't even hit go live yet. But whatever, we're here, right? So it's all good. So IKF walks. Will Warren is on the mound. Hopefully Will Warren has a good season this year, man. Someone's got to step up. Someone's got to step up. I'd like to do that poll, too, that Gunnar talked about. We get enough people in here, I will do it. We get enough people in here, I'll definitely do it. Oh, he did it already. I thought they were playing at 7 o'clock tonight. Wow, okay. Well, then congratulations, Ovechkin. Look at that. I predicted it would happen against the Asslanders, and it did. That's freaking great. That is freaking great news, Bruin. I'm already happy. Already happy. That is awesome, Bruin. That is great, man. I hope he gets like a hat trick, too, just to top it off. That's great. Andre, let's go. I lost my voice there. Go, New York, go, New York, go. What's going on, Andre? Always appreciate you dropping in, man. Another Cellar Dweller accounted for. 1 man on, 2 outs. Yankees up 1-0. What's up, Andre from a knob? I thought they were going to play at 7 o'clock. Yeah, because you told me that, as a matter of fact, Bruin. Unlike you not knowing your name was changed to Basement Bouncer in Discord and then telling me 7 o'clock for the game, you definitely hit a lot of rungs. But now you've moved back up the AFL ladder. As a matter of fact, you're in front of me now. I take a chance or 2 each week in that AFL tipping, Bruin, and almost every time it blows up in my face. And then the week I don't take the chance, I lose. And the Crows killed me, man. 1 point. Oh, Rocco. Come here, buddy. 2-2 on Hayes. Hayes struck out the first. You know, Rocco wants his TV time. Rocco wants his TV time. What's going on, guys? Rocco's in the basement. In the basement, ready to rock. Get a Yankees sweep this weekend, which we should against this pathetic squad. Base hit. 2 on now. There we go. He really wants this. It's all filled with peanut butter, man. He loves this stuff. Come here, Rocco. All right, he's happy now. So thanks, Bruin. Misread the time. 1 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Yeah, I think you did too. What's up, Bruin from Andre? Rocco, everybody saying what's up to Rocco. So Will Warren here has an opportunity to take advantage to get in the Yankees regular Yankees rotation. Clark Schmidt's supposed to be coming back soon. Luis Heel, I don't think, is coming back till after the All-Star game. And we'll see. We'll see about the rest. Well, Cole's gone for the year. That really hurts, man. But we kind of knew last year that his arm wasn't doing that great to begin with, so not totally surprised by that. Fremantle killed me. Yep. Oh, see, I went with I didn't go with St. Kilda, man. I was going to go with them, and I didn't. GWS, yeah, I took them. GWS, by the way, Bruin, is one of the better teams in the AFL. They're like a really strong team, man. Every year they're a really strong team. Well, the first year I started in 22, they were okay, but now they're like a really strong team. I won't pick against Port Adelaide killed me. That's who killed me. I actually went with Port Adelaide, BOD's team. They lost, man. I lost, and I went with the Western Bulldogs. Yeah, I went with the Bulldogs over Fremantle, man. Every week I take a chance on a team, and the Bulldogs aren't a bad team, but I take a chance every week with a team, Bruin. Every week. And the Bulldogs, they're a hard team to pick because every year I have a hard time with them because they're not a great team, but they're not a bad team. You know, they're one of those, like, one week they'll be, like, so dominant, and then you're like, yeah, I'm going to pick them again, and then they get their asses kicked. So –
waiting on deck.
O'Neill Cruz getting ready to come up, man. We've had 2 outs for a minute. Will Warren on Reynolds hits that dead center. Grisham back. That's gone. Oh, no, it's not gone. Off the top of the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs probably going to score. 2 runs score. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds, what did I tell you guys yesterday? There's 3 batters in the Pirates lineup that you have to be concerned about, and everybody else, who cares? Brian Reynolds, Andrew McCutchen, and O'Neill Cruz. Those are the 3 guys. And Brian Reynolds just hit one. I thought it was gone. It hit the very top of the wall. It stayed. I mean, it missed it by like that much. But, you know, yesterday the Pirates went up on us, and it really just pissed us off, and we went on to beat the hell out of them 10-4, remember? So we got 2-1 now. 2-1 Pirates. That's no big deal. Will Warren's getting spoken to right now. I don't know about this kid yet. He pitched okay last game. He's young, so we can't get on him yet. Once MLB 25 goes on sale, I'm going to challenge you to a game. Okay. No problem. No problem, Bruin. No problem, man. We can play. I'm 7-5 on the season right now. Every year, I finished last season, 24. I finished it in the beginning of January. So I had like 2 months. I'm always rusty when I start the game. I got pounded in 2 games. One was 13-3, another was 11-1. But yeah, I'm 7-5 right now. But I'm starting to roll. Every year I go through the same drama. Every year. But Tim Hill is a beast for me out of the bullpen. He's only ranked as 60. I haven't even pulled up Carrasco or Yarborough from the minor leagues because Tim Hill's a 60, but, man, he has a nasty slider, man, and I just seem to get every left-handed batter with him, so I'm not sending him down. Victor, another cellar dweller accounted for. Victor in the basement. If Rocco doesn't want that peanut butter bowl, I'm going on it. Oh, he doesn't want it? Look at him. He's all over it right now. He's all over it. Yep. He's an old man. He's picky. He doesn't like to be held and he doesn't like to be held and eat. He has to be put down in his bed on his spot. Then he eats. No, he's doing good now. Victor in the basement. Victor, yep. Gunner just asked me if I was going to be on. I told him I was going to be on today, and he's not even in here. Where's Gunner? Probably everybody's watching the Ovechkin game right now. That was supposed to start at 7 o'clock, Bruin, and started at 1. Man, I was hoping I was going to record the game tonight, Bruin, at 7. I might, if in case I missed it, I was like, man, I'm going to record that game tonight. Guess I don't have to now. O'Neal Cruz up, man on second, 2-2 on him. That's a base hit. Might score. No, he's not going to run. Oh, he's going to run on Bellinger. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. So with 2 outs, Will Warren is a merry-go-round on the bases since we got 2 outs. Will Warren is throwing meatballs right over the plate. Everything's going right over the plate. Everything's going right over the plate. And who got the hits? Reynolds, McCutchen, Cruz. It's the only 3 Pirates batters you got to worry about. They're 2-7 or maybe 2-8 on the year now. OG Cellar Dweller and basement bouncer Gunnar is in the basement. I almost said Bruin. Gunnar is in the basement. What's going on, Gunnar? Gunner's got a good poll for us. I'm going to try to wait for a few more people to get in here. Gunnar, if a lot of guys don't come in here this afternoon, I'll save it for tomorrow. What's on tomorrow? Wait a minute. Who's on tomorrow? The Rangers are a freaking disgrace. Disgrace. I don't even know if I want to watch. They're playing the Lightning tomorrow. We're going to get waxed. We got the toughest road. I don't want to mention playoffs anymore. This team is playing hard for the offseason, not the postseason. We got the next 3 games, Lightning, Flyers, Asslanders, Hurricane. This is our last 3 games of the season. Hurricanes, Panthers, Lightning. And by the way, all those teams are fighting for playoff positioning. And in the Lightning, Panthers, they're all fighting to try to win the division. So these aren't teams that are already in the playoffs and just don't care. They're teams that have a lot to fight for still. So we have the Fly. I'm not going to say we have easy games at all with the Rangers. We have the Flyers and the Islanders are the only 2 teams that aren't already in the playoffs, like the Lightning, the Hurricanes, and the Panthers are. All 3 of those teams, please. I have zero hope with the Rangers. Well, anyway, the Rangers are on tomorrow at 7. I might do it anyway, the Lightning and the Rangers. I'm going to end up doing Lightning games in the playoffs anyway, guys, my second favorite team. I'm going for the Rangers tomorrow. I have no feeling for the Lightning when the Rangers play them. But we'll be doing a whole lot of Lightning playoff games because the Rangers won't be in it. Do I sound like a disgruntled fan? Yes, because I am. The Knicks are already in the playoffs, so I'm not as caring about what they have left because they're not going to move up from 3rd place. The Knicks are on tonight against the Suns. Then Tuesday at 7:30, they play the Celtics. That's almost interesting in itself just to see if they can actually hang with a great team. They've had a problem doing that. By the way, this inning is still going on. It's 3-2 now, 1st and 3rd. I mean, I turned the game on. It was the bottom of the 3rd inning. The innings haven't changed. How long have I been on now? I've been on almost 15 minutes. We're still in the bottom of the 3rd. And there was 1 out when I came on. Hey, Will Warren struck him out. 2 runs. That's okay. Yesterday, remember the Pirates took a lead for half an inning and we pounded them like 6 runs in the next inning or whatever it was. All right, so we're going to the top of the 4th. Two to 1 Pirates. What's up, Gunnar? Oh, who cares? It's all right, Bruin. I'm just breaking your chops, Bruin. It's all right, man. It's no big deal. It's all good, man. It's all good. We're good. I do plenty of blunders, man. I'll tell you guys things and then I end up not being on or doing something different, right? Thank you, everyone, for the views and the comments for the Juan Soto. Yes, Victor, that was great, man. We're in between innings right now. If you guys haven't watched Victor's rant, and he shouts out the basement, he shouts out the other cellar dwellers, shouts out the Aussies, and then the stats that you did. And I like Victor. What I really liked when you did the stats, you didn't do overall career for Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn, Rod Carew. You were fair. You were fair. Let's do their first 8 years. What were those guys at their first 8 years? And what was Where was Soto in his first 8 years? I love that comparison because you did it. That's fair. You did it fairly. And I think Tony Gwynn in 8 years only had 229 strikeouts. Only 229. I think Juan Soto, Victor, I'm going off the top of my head, but I think Juan Soto had like 678 in 8 years. Gwynn had like 229 in 8 years. Only 229. There's guys that strike out well over 100 times in a season. You know what I mean? So that was hey, Rocco. I felt something bump my leg. Yes, Victor. And Victor, I like this slow build up to your eruption F-bomb tirade at the end. So you put a lot of work into that, Victor. I really enjoyed it, man. For anybody that didn't watch it, please watch it, man. It's really worth your time. And keep going, Victor. Keep grinding on your channel, by the way, man. Just keep grinding on it, man. I mean, I've only been on here a few years. It took me a while too, man. It took me a while. But I love, Victor, the way you talk. You talk as if you're talking to a million people, and that's important. It's really important. You never switch up. You got to keep going, man. I did that, and I only had Rick the Ninja in here. I had Rick the Ninja. I didn't have my lives hardly had anybody, man. But you keep talking. That's what I was told by another YouTuber. Just keep talking as if you have a humongous crowd. Victor, your demeanor is awesome on there, man. And your knowledge, too. You're very confident. I like it. You guys support my channel. I'll support what you guys are doing, too, man. And I get a kick out of it. And the Rizzuto stuff, even I love it, man. Scooter lives on. The only guy, hold on, Jazz is up. He already has the RBI for us today. He's 1 for 1. Rizzuto's the only one that would literally say during the ball game that he was going to leave early because he had to get home and beat the traffic, right, Victor? Victor will tell you, I got to get out of here, guys. I got to beat the traffic if the game was going on longer than anticipated. Yes, he would. Picture someone doing that today. Jazz struck out. Alex Ovechkin, yep, Manav. That's right. We heard, Manav. Congratulations to Ovechkin. And all the haters are out, man. Oh, he hung around to beat a record. No, he didn't hung around. LeBron hung around. Tom Brady hung around. That's what the haters they all have to hate and troll. And no one's saying Ovechkin is better than Wayne Gretzky. Overall, he's nowhere near him. He's as great a scorer as Wayne Gretzky. That's apparent. Nobody else has come close to that record. Maybe Mario Lemieux would have had he not gotten ill, right? Mario Lemieux was a monster, and unfortunately, he had gotten ill. I correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe it was leukemia or whatever he overcame, but it affected his career. Lemieux could have been the one. Wow, O'Neal Cruz. Full stretch diving catch stolen from Rocco. Stolen from Volpe. Stolen from Volpe. 1 second, guys. Austin Wells up right now, batting 200 on the season. Remember when he led off and with a home run? I don't know if Paul Goldschmidt is going to stay the leadoff guy, but I like it, man. He seems to be doing a lot better. Not a place you'd think he'd be in a leadoff spot. Maybe we will do the poll, Gunner. We want a few more guys to get in here, but maybe I'm going to wait a little bit. Gunnar had a good poll for us to discuss, and I'm just going to see how many more people we get in here today, if we're going to do it today or wait till tomorrow night. But I like the poll. Yes, he did, Manav. They took like 30 minutes till they resumed the game. Did they take 30 minutes? Wow. OG of OGs, Mr. Marine in the basement. Full count on Austin Wells. Nobody on. 2 outs. 1 second, Mr. Marine. Oh, that looks like that's going to be a base hit. Oh, it got by Cruz. It got by him. Wells is going to get a triple. Wells is going to get a triple. When you have a great fielder like O'Neal Cruz, he just made a full body stretch and robbed Volpe of a base hit. He didn't die, but he stretched all the way out. He took a chance, and the problem with that is you get the great with the bad because he stretched out far and he missed it instead of backing up and playing it, and it went all the way to the wall. So Wells, a guy who's not fast, can get a triple. I mean, you got to love a player like Cruz, though, man. He's going to take those chances, but it benefited on the last play, but this play it did not. How's everyone on this Sunday afternoon? East Aussies, how are they doing on a Monday morning to you? Rangers put nail in the coffin. Oh, you know what, Mr. Marine? I think the nail's been in the coffin already. I think the nail has been in the coffin, but now it's been secured yesterday. Thankfully, I missed the game. What a heartless effort by the Rangers. What a heartless effort. Terrible. I saw the highlights of the game, Mr. Marine. Absolutely disgusting. Victor, Phil would tell his wife, I'm heading to the bridge. Right. Get the cannolis ready. That's right. That's right. Staff Sergeant Thomas can vouch for that. Yep. That's funny, man. Justin, what's going on, Justin? Another sellout's well accounted for. Justin, how you been, man? It's been a minute. I mean, it's not like I've been on a lot more lately, so back on. But anyway, Yankees come up with nothing. Going to the bottom of the fourth now. We didn't do much there at all, except for Wells' triple. I guarantee you, Wells come August, we'll still have one triple, and we'll remember it on April 6th. Geez, before you know it, it'll be October. But anyway, April 6th, we'll remember versus the Pirates, he got a triple. Phil would tell his wife, I'm heading to the bridge, get the cannolis ready. Justin, how you been, man? Mike Bossy, great player, man. You know, I hate the team, but overall, I mean, great player. Absolutely outstanding player. Mike Bossy was another one that's career got a little shortened, man. He could have broken the record also, man. He was a phenomenal player, man. He really was. All my jokes aside from the Islanders, man, it's like, you know, I hate the Red Sox too, but there's players that they've had that I've liked. And Mike Bossy was just a beast, man. Just a beast. Whippersnapper. 31 was horrible. 15 shots, 4 goals, not good. Right. You know what, though? I mean, you got to have a bad game once in a while, man. Everybody does. But the defense is not helping him. I'm not going to fully blame the defense yesterday, but they're not helping him. And how about maybe let Jonathan Quick start one of these? Mr. Marine, we're done anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. We got the Flyers, the Islanders, the Lightning, the Panthers, the Lightning, and the Hurricanes. Oh, yeah, we got the Hurricanes. So the Flyers and the Islanders, you'd think those would be games. I can't even say we have winnable games anymore. Can't. They don't deserve to be in the playoffs. We play the Lightning tomorrow at 7. I'm probably going to do that game anyway for laughs. But, Mr. Marine, you know, I'm already getting my Lightning jerseys ready because I know that's the games I'm going to be doing for the playoffs. The Rangers aren't making it. So I'll be doing the Lightning games. They keep showing us hockey jersey night, April 25th against the Blue Jays. Andrew McCutcheon up. Bottom of the fourth, like I said, one of the 3 Pirate hitters you got to worry about. McCutcheon's, I think he did start with the Pirates his career, right? Didn't McCutcheon start with the Pirates? I feel like he's been in the league 500 years. Grounded to Volpe, that should be an out, and it is. Good scoop by Goldschmidt. Now I'm interested. Andrew, let's see. Hold on, let me check this other thing first. I think the Yankees are off tomorrow. When I tell you guys, when the Knicks and now I'm going to say Lightning playoff starts, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of Yankee games during that time if the playoff games are on. The playoffs rule, just like in October. When the Yankees are in the playoffs, the Rangers and the Knicks, it doesn't matter because their season's just starting. So we're doing an overload of Yankee games right now. The Knicks, I'm really just waiting for the playoffs. Oh, that's in the gap. Will Warren gave up. That's going to be a double, possibly a triple. He's going to go for a triple. Round in second. Throws coming in, way short. He's safe by 2 steps. Easy. Valdez, big triple. Wow. Will Warren is leaving too many balls right over the plate, man. We have the Detroit Tigers tomorrow at 3 p.m. They play the Tigers and Gleyber Torres tomorrow, 3 p.m, but it's in Detroit, not here. I don't think Detroit comes here until like the summertime. So we have tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're off Thursday. Okay, I thought we were off tomorrow. We're off Thursday. All right. Tomorrow at 3. I don't think I'll be on for that, but we'll see. We'll see. The Rangers Lightning tomorrow night at 7. I almost don't even want to do that because the team is such a disgrace. But Sam Rosen, I mean, he only has 6 games left with the Rangers, man. 6 games. Tommy Pham is up. Oh, yeah, I want to look up how long Andrew McCutcheon will be on. Ovi will likely lose the game in which he broke the record. Why? What's the score? I needed them to beat the Islanders. I need them to beat them. Speaking of, I don't even know why I'm saying that. The Rangers are a disgrace. Bruin, Mike Bossy was an awesome player. His back was so bad, was shocked that he played a 10th season. No question, man. No question about it. Mike Bossy could have been. It was like the Don Mattingly of hockey, man. Like, except Mike made the Hall. I believe Mike Bossy's in the Hall of Fame, isn't he? He should be. The back crushed a great career that could have just kept going bigger, man. Hanging in there, Justin. It's been good, man. Been good, man. Everything's going well. Happy spring is here. Not so happy that it's going to be hot and sweaty here in a few months. But I'm not doing all right overall, though, man. I hope you are as well. Where's Adam Graves when you need him? Right. Right. 3-2. Will Warren is 76 pitches already in the 4th inning. Rangers may not win another game left. I don't know what the hell happened to this team, man. What a disgrace. We were 12-4 in October, right? Or November, whatever. We were 12-4, then went 4-15 in December, and we never recovered. Runners coming in, Bellinger throwing home, runners tagging. He's definitely going to score. 3-1 Pittsburgh. Would all the hockey fans agree Sam Rosen's greatest call ever was Stephane Matteau's goal? Yes. Stephane Matteau's goal against Martin Brodeur. Game 7. Yep. That was a huge call. Sam Rosen. And then, of course, when they won, this one will last forever. He knew it because he probably knew we would never get back there again. Currently 3-1 Islanders. Bruin, yep. Bruin loves correcting our NHL ambassador. Trust me, he corrects on my pronunciations all the time. Dez! Dez! Hey, Dad and Dwellers, what's up, Dez? What's happening, Dez? Good to see you in here. Hey, Dez, Mr. Marine, Manav. Mr. Marine is Staff Sergeant Thomas. I'm trying to get acclimated to calling him that. Base hit up the middle. Base hit up the middle. Dez, how you doing? Everybody's saying what's up to Dez. Victor, welcome, Dez, to the basement. Yep. How you doing, Dez? Matteau. Stephane Matteau. That's his last name. I think I'm getting that one right. Right? Stephane Matteau. Don't step on Matteau. IKF is up. Boy, that's going to land in. That's dropping in. That dropped in. That's another gap shot. Boy, Will Warren here comes another run. 4-1 Pittsburgh. Boy, these are some long innings. I feel like I've been on the whole game. 4-1. Will Warren is looking terrible right now, guys. Terrible. Will Warren is throwing curveballs that are doing this and landing right here. Right here. Right here. I mean, and these are going in the left center and right center gaps all the way to the wall. So I guess these Pirate batters are tired of hearing me every day say, you only have to worry about O'Neal Cruz, Brian Reynolds, and McCutchen. Because they're like, all the other guys are getting hits now. Yes, yep. Hey, guys, how's everyone? It's been a while. Yes, been a while. Gunner started 12-4 and 1. Yep, started 12-4 and 1. That's right. The New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins were two of the top teams over the past 3 seasons. And we're both clown shows right now. Both of our teams are clown shows. Clown shows. Yes, it has, Dez. Yep. Dez doing good. I know she wants to get back to doing some basement squad. Hope everyone's having a blessed Sunday. We certainly are. Certainly are. Even more blessed now that you're with us, Dez. Buffalo's issue is simple. You can't lose 13 in a row. Amen. Yep, we were saying that here the other day, Gunner. Yep, can't lose 13 in a row. It's weird because then they'll come out and, like you said, they're a top 10 offense. Top 10 offense. That's not even in the playoffs. They're not even in the playoff race. I still say the Rangers are the biggest laughing stock in the NFL, in the NHL. Sam Rosenthal was great. Howie Rose was the best. And big shout out to Al Troutwig, man, who passed way too soon. Al Troutwig is another New York sportscaster legend. Al Troutwig. I don't know what he passed from, man. I think he was only like 60-something, right? Strike 2. Finally, we're 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Charlie Hayes' son, Cabrian Hayes, is up right now. NHL ambassador. That's right. He's been correcting me on pronunciations. He does, though. He's NHL everything, Bruin. We have a bunch of ambassadors. Manav's our cricket ambassador. Angus is our soccer ambassador. Brian Reynolds is on deck. How about getting this guy out, please? Will Warren throwing his 9,000th pitch. Oh, full count. LOL. Dad, that was funny. Yep. Bruin, you got it right, Johnny. Yes, Stefan Matteau. That's right. Dad, Des, think your dad wants to be a comedian in JB. Our teams are helping us be comedians, man. Like the Rangers. Struck them out. Yay, finally. 2 more runs for the Pirates. 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, going to the top of the 5th. And here we are. 4-1 Pirates. I'm still not worried. I still think we can come back and win it because it's the Pirates. Gary Thorne, great hockey voice, great play-by-play guy as well. Yeah, I really like him too. I think Kenny Albert is going to take over next year with Micheletti. Joe Micheletti is awesome. I'm glad he's staying on. I think Kenny Albert is the choice. I don't know, but if it is, I'm very sad. I'll be fine with Kenny Albert in there. No one will ever replace Sam Rosen. We know that. It's like, who's going to replace Derek Jeter? Nobody. We just hope the next guy that comes in is great. And Kenny Albert is great. He's a great voice for the Rangers. He's a great voice for the Knicks. Very knowledgeable. I like him. So he might be the guy. He's a comedian, I'm telling you. B. B, I got you. Angus, see, our soccer ambassador in the basement. Hello, JB and the cellar dwellers. What's going on? Angus, Gunner will do your poll. We will do your poll. You might as well do your poll. If you get a lot of other people tomorrow in, we'll just do the poll again. Sabres won their 93rd shootout yesterday, most by any franchise. Wow. Isn't that crazy? The Sabres on it, they have no defense. All we're hearing is they have no defense, and that's why they're not there. Hey, the Rangers have no defense. Like I said, I'm already prepared to be doing Tampa Bay Lightning. I got my Lightning jerseys ready because those are the games we're going to be doing. Which Daniel, remember Daniel, the other gentleman that's in here from time to time, Daniel, the Lightning fan. He'll be very thrilled that we're going to be doing Lightning playoff games. What's up, Angus? Hey, Angus. Angus, man. How did Sporting KC pull that off? Like I said, New England pulled it off against my Red Bulls last week and then go right back to scoring no goals again yesterday. Crazy. Bruin, Gunner, Marine, hey, Des, everybody saying what's up, what's up. Gunner is the lacrosse ambassador. Yes, Gunner, you own that one. You are the lacrosse ambassador. Here is Oswald Peraza getting his second start in a row, and they're saying it's because Cabrera had 4 RBIs on Friday against the Pirates, and the reason why he hasn't started yesterday or today is because Cabrera, although he's a switch hitter, doesn't hit very well from the right side, so they're letting Peraza get the start at third base. We already know Peraza's a great defensive fielder. We already know he's a great fielder. I think they also want to see if Peraza's going to have a chance to stay on the team. Now, here's my man, Trent Grisham. Remember when I was telling you guys keeping Trent Grisham on the team was very important for defensive purposes? This guy's 7 of 12 so far this season, 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. I mean, like, they didn't keep him around for his bat. They kept him around for his Gold Glove ability in the outfield. What a guy to have come off the bench. He is killing it in the games he's played this year. 7 of 12, 3 bombs, and 7 ribbies. And after all that, he grounded out the first. That's 2 outs, but you get the point. You get the point. Victor, history ambassador. You guys are right. Victor. You are. Victor's very good with the history. Yes. The basement ambassador. Okay. Yep. I'm as low as they can go, ambassador. Boom, 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 boom. Right. All right. Paul Goldschmidt leading off. He's 0 for 2. It still feels weird to have him as our leadoff hitter. But it's working so far, I guess. That's a base hit right up the middle. Everyone has a title. That's what's up. That's right, Des. Well deserved. Yeah, it's true. Victor is a history ambassador for sure. OG Mike is the he hates Tortorella ambassador. And the new Yankees jersey ambassador. He hates that home jersey that they have. I have it too. I'm just waiting for him to be in here so I can put it on. Cody Bellinger up. 2 outs, 1 on. Let's see what he can do. Where's the basement mascot? He's asleep right there. He was on here earlier with us, and then he had his melatonin and his beer, his bone, and he's asleep right here. Commissioner of JB. Victor, when Marv Albert got in, let's call it trouble. Got arrested and used Kenny's name. Great brother, Marv. Kenny is his son. Kenny Albert is Marv's son. I could be wrong. I'm double checking myself. Yeah, Kenny Albert is his son. I could almost promise you that. I stand corrected. Kenny Albert is Marv Albert's nephew. Marv Albert, American broadcaster, son of NBA. No, he is Marv Albert's son. I was right. Boom. He's Marv Albert's son and nephew of sportscasters Al Albert and Steve Albert. Yep, Kenny Albert is Marv's son. I had to double check myself. Grisham is becoming my favorite. He is, man. He was a throw-in. Here, take Juan Soto, but you got to take Trent Grisham also. That'll close the deal. Okay, we'll take him. Maybe he didn't do that well in the Padres. I don't know. They had no room for him. I don't know. But what I do know is he's killing it as a Yankee, man. Remember last year, his batting average wasn't that great, but he would get those key hits, those key home runs. He had a key home run to keep the game alive in the ninth inning against the Boston Red Sox over the summer. He had a key home run. It was just like a reach-out crack. But, again, their main purpose for keeping him was for defensive purposes. Oh, Rocco's right there. So, yeah, he's becoming my favorite as well. I told you he's an honorary mention when it comes to my favorite. My favorite is Aaron Judge. I love when people say, you got to pick somebody else. Everybody picks Aaron Judge. Well, why is that? My favorite Nick is Jalen Brunson. Like, I love Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a He is a beast on the boards. He is a ping pong, man. He's everywhere. He's a pinball. He's everywhere. He's all over the place, man. That guy is all out. He plays 48 minutes. And by the way, Josh Hart just passed Walt Frazier. Just passed Walt Frazier for the team record, 9 triple-doubles in a season. Josh Hart has 9 triple-doubles in a season. He just passed Walt Frazier for the record. But my favorite, Nick, is Jalen Brunson. So why people are like, oh, you got to pick someone else besides Judge? Why? Aaron Judge is the man. Like Derek Jeter was my favorite Yankee then. Dave Winfield was my favorite Yankee in the 80s. And those guys will always be in my circle of favorite Yankees that I've watched. Why do I have to pick somebody else? Used to be the baseball ambassador, Johnny. Well, I'm just a jack of all trades, master of nothing. You guys are as much as ambassadors as I am, man. We're all knowledgeable sports fans in here, and we're all fans of the game, man. That's what it's about, man. Just having fun. Brian Reynolds up 4-1. At least we have him up this inning with nobody on base. Will Warren's having a rough time. He's going to be coming out soon. This has to be his last inning. He's gotten over 90 pitches already. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. Hedrick is in. I don't even know who Hedrick is. Where did we get him from? Well, anyway, Warren's out. 90. He had over 90 pitches, and he's out. 1-2. 1-2 on Reynolds. Victor, love you, brother. My next show, I got a special message for you. I'll break it down 2 minutes. I'll get you up to date with my friends down under. That's right. I believe, what a great show, man. Great show, Victor. And your NFL shows are good, too. I haven't seen them all, but I have seen a couple, man. They're really good. Dez, yes, JB Commissioner. Ha. Yep, sure is. Getting lunch from McDonald's, guys. Oh, Manav. Going to McDonald's? Really? Oof. What's good at McDonald's, Manav? I used to get, years ago, like the sausage and egg McMuffin. That was like the only thing I liked from there. When I was younger, I liked a lot of stuff from McDonald's. Wow, McDonald's. All right, Manav. Even better, Dez. That's right. What's on the menu, Manav? He's getting McDonald's. I don't think I've ever heard Manav talk about McDonald's. What's above an ambassador? Yes, Rock's title. Rock in the basement. Basement boss. That's the leader of leaders right there. The Rock. Yeah, Manav, what is on that menu? You're going to not Burger King, McDonald's. Wow. Victor, what's his brother's name? Who? You already know I'm already caught up in 10 other discussions, man. Whose brother? Basement boss. That's Rock. Is Rock. Amen. Big Mac and large fries and large Sprite. Make sure you tell them fresh fries because they'll give you them soggy, nasty, wet ones. All right, well, we got one out. O'Neal Cruz is up. Got a single in the third, hitting 258 on the season, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. O'Neal Cruz is like 6'7", and he was struggling at shortstop apparently, and he was willing to move to the outfield. He's been a great center fielder for them. Manav, not bad. Not bad. I know, not bad. The Big Mac. Thanks, Mr. Marine. Rock is definitely the basement boss. Oh, there's no question about it. No question about it. Gunner loves when he always says, I'm waiting for the lights to flicker. You guys know. O'Neal Cruz flies out to Volpe at shortstop. Gunner, we will do your poll. Gunner has a good poll for us. I'm going to do it in a minute. Rock is Master Chef in JB. Oh, man. Staff Sergeant Thomas, you got that right. She is Master Chef in JB and beyond. No question. You guys know Rock's channel. You should really check her out. And drop comments. Comments help the channel. When you're on Victor's channel, drop comments. Comments help the channel. It help the channel move in the algorithm. Hold on. I remember this story from the Howard Stern show. They said women look like LT in drag. What was that, Victor? What? Victor, these are going right over my head. They said the women. What women? Well, I missed out on something. Something went right past me, man. Where am I? Master Chef, Mr. Marine. That was great. No question. Love you, man. Very interesting. Steve Albert, my bad. Stone Duck again. Oh, you're talking about Marv Albert's brother. Gotcha. Marv Albert and Al Albert. Yes. Okay. Yep. It's okay. At least you had them all in the right family. Rock is chief of JB. We are the Indians in JB. Yes. Amen. 100%. And thankfully so, because without her, I wouldn't even be on this planet. I'm not kidding you. You guys already know. Without her, I would have died in a bar somewhere. Not kidding. So definitely the chief of me and of all. And it's great. Going into our 31st year together, guys. 31st year. Going into the 31st year. The McGriddle. Brewing the McGriddle. Uh-oh. That should be out number 3. All right, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll come down and then we'll do Gunner's poll. We have enough guys in here now. We'll do Gunner's poll. Wait a second. I think we're going to the top of the 6th now. Yep, we're going to the top of the 6th. All right, guys, give me a couple seconds. I'm going to get the goodness gracious, can I hit a freaking save button? Save. Show. There it is. The banner's up now. Boy, oh boy. I'll be right back, guys.
Coming off a great start, placed on the 15-day IL for the Milwaukee Brewers left flexor strain. Shohei Ohtani threw a 26-pitch bullpen. No timetable to pitching games, no rush really. Detroit Tigers have won 4 of their last 5 games, out scoring opponents 29-16. And you'll see them starting tomorrow at 3 o'clock start. Moving from a nighttime start because of the very cold weather expected in Detroit. We go to the 6th inning, and Judge swings and misses. Monitor Einstein scoreboard 4-1 Pirates. Judge the DH today, struck out twice against him. And 52 years ago, on this day, Ron Bloomberg was the very first DH. First DH in Major League history. Worked a walk against Louis Tiant of the Red Sox. Slow roll on the check swing. Yeah, John, I think this is not an outrageous statement. Teachers are underappreciated in what they mean to this world. I had 2 teachers, so I was in 6th grade in 1973. So my 6th grade teacher was Mr. Bailey. My 5th grade teacher was the greatest teacher I ever had. Ian Collins, Mr. Wilco. And he knew how much I love the Yankees and how much seeing.
Ovechkin did it, by the way.
But I was in class.
He broke the record today. Yep. That's huge. That's like LeBron beating Kareem's record. It's huge. Yep.
We'll get a television, plug it in, put it on PIX.
All right, bottom of the sixth. Jazz is up, still 4-1. Pittsburgh, top of the sixth. Top of the sixth. And 1 out already. Jeez, I haven't even been gone 3 minutes. The Yankees got 1 out already. Strike two, 1-2, 1-2. All right, we're going to do the poll. Angus, I remember when a young Bob Costas made his broadcast debut for the Spirit of St. Louis. Wow, Bob Costas is another legendary announcer, huge baseball guy. Him and Tim Kirchin from ESPN, man. These guys know their baseball, man. All right, here we go with the poll. The poll today is from Gunner. And you guys can always let me know. Let me know in the Discord. If you guys think of a good poll, let me know. We'll do the poll in here. Not Victor. Gunner, our lacrosse ambassador, and more importantly, the president of the Nickelback fan club. Gunner, this is Gunner's poll. Who would you take? Who would you take if they're both in their primes? Was that it, Gunner? Is that pretty much it? Just a yes or no is good. Who is better, both in their primes, or who would you take along those lines, right? Right, Gunner? Yes, no, maybe. That's what I'm putting in. If both are in their primes, who would you take? Okay. All right, let me finish it then. Who would you take if both are in their primes? Volpe's up 0 for 2, and they believe there's 2 outs. Yep, there's 2 outs and nobody on. Boom! This is Gunner's poll. Who would you take, Ovechkin or Crosby, if both were in their primes? Let me go back let me catch up on these. 2-0 on Volpe right now. Love Big Macs brewing. There was a guy I saw a while ago, like he was like the Big Mac king, and like he would eat like, I don't know how many Big Macs a day. It was like 5 or 6 of them a day. I'm not kidding you, man. Look him up, the Big Mac king or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, he even got married in a McDonald's. Got married in a McDonald's, and they had like McDonald's catering. I'm not kidding you, man. Look this stuff. You can't make this stuff up. Victor, what I just saw about McDonald's, I wouldn't even drive by one. I not basement approved. Yeah. Sorry, Manav. I'm not a McDonald's guy. I was when I was younger. I couldn't get enough McDonald's when I was younger. It's been years since I had McDonald's. Yeah. Yeah. Not approved in JB unless it's right. It's got to be. Listen, I have Master Chef Rock. I don't have to worry about going to McDonald's. I have the Master Chef. Angus implodes my stomach and everything else. You're not kidding. All right, we got a man on. Volpe worked the walk. We got Austin Wells up, who got a triple earlier because O'Neal Cruz stretched out to catch it, missed it, and it went all the way to the wall. Hey, Manav, fish fillet was my favorite. Manav. Yeah, and that's even shrunk. That's even shrunk lately. You older guys, you remember the Burger King Whaler? I used to like that. Now we're going back decades. The Burger King Whaler. You guys remember that? You have to remember. I know Victor and Staff Sergeant Thomas Angus. You guys have to remember the Burger King Whaler. Basement Ted. Oh yes, Des, the BTD. Speaking of that, we haven't seen. He flew out. Austin Wells flew out. Yankees are down. Going to the bottom of the sixth. Still down 4-1. No runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on base. Going to the bottom of the sixth. Boy, you guys are typing machines right now. Yeah, the Burger King Whaler. McGriddle, too. Des, I agree. McDonald's is not for human consumption. It's really not. I think Rocco would still eat it. Spicy McChicken. Ugh, yike. I can't do anything spice. BTDs, that's right. Where is, geez, man. It's been so long, I can't think of his name. Come on. That's really bad. OG, the original Ozzy. The original Ozzy, man, who made up the BTDs. Mikhailov. Where has he been? White Kelly Belly Bombers Murder Burgers kills me if I had them. Oh, but White Castle's worth it, though. White Castle's kind of worth it, though. Right? I think White Castle's worth it. When I was young and stoned, I ate 40 chicken McNuggets in 10 minutes. And probably wanted more. Back in those days for me, yeah, I was an eating machine. Victor, dude, great show, highly entertaining, love the flow, great work at the Ace. Oh, yeah, the Ace Avenue. Yeah, absolutely. The Ace Avenue is very good, man. He's very knowledgeable with the Yankees. He's got a good following over there. The guy's good, man. I support his channel, too. There's a lot of guys in here that have gone over and checked out the Ace. You definitely do that, man. You know I can't get on for every Yankee game. If you want to watch a guy, watch him when I'm not on. Or watch him when I am on. Whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, man. He's awesome. Victor, good shout out for the Ace Avenue. Yep. Angus, you're still alive from it. You're calling out for a week. Boy, where's this conversation going? This is all off Manab. Manab saying he's getting McDonald's. Jonathan Loizaga, remember him? He threw bullpen yesterday with AA Somerset. He's on track to be back in late May or early June. Loizaga was always good for us, man, but he missed all of last year, remember? UCL surgery recovery. That's an extreme sport, Angus. Dad, I'm leaving the chat. Got to do an assignment, then I'll be over. All right, we'll see you a little later, Des. See you a little later. Andrew McCutcheon leading off the bottom of the sixth, 4-1 Pittsburgh. All right, Des, see you. You probably already left because I'm way behind in the chat. Professional eating, Des, yes. Oh, my gosh, man. You're lucky he fouled that off. Hedrick, again, I don't know where we got this guy from. Hedrick threw one right down the middle. He's lucky McCutcheon fouled that off, man.
He's kind of reinventing himself, changing his pitch mix, and it's definitely been on point this afternoon.
Who plays tonight? Oh, the Knicks do. I'm not doing another game tonight. Tomorrow the Yankees are on tomorrow, but I think we'll do the Rangers Lightnings just for laughs. It's really because Sam Rosen is in his 40th year, and he has 6 games left with the Rangers, because we all know that what a shame for Sam Rosen. They owe him an apology. We all know the Rangers are not making the playoffs. I'm not even being negative. It's just the teams we have left, we're not beating them. You think the Lightning twice, Panthers, Hurricanes. I mean, come on. Even if we beat the Flyers and the Islanders, we're going to beat those guys? I mean, come on. I don't see it. And even if we make the playoffs, what are we going to do? Last one round? This team is it's awful right now. Awful. Anyway, we might do the Yankees, the Rangers tomorrow just for the sake of Sam Rosen, because we only got 6 games left with such a legend. So I know Wednesday, Sam is on with John Davidson, Blast from the Past with John Davidson. Got to do that game. Even if the Rangers are officially out of it, we got to do that game. And, of course, Sam Rosen's final game, we're definitely doing that in here. Sam Rosen's final game, we're definitely doing that in here. Let me see when that is. Rangers' last game of the year is Thursday, April 17th against the Lightning at 7 o'clock. That'll be Sam Rosen's final game. I hope the Rangers prove me wrong, but I don't see it. Yesterday was such a heartless effort. Tommy Pham up, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 6th inning. Kurt Gowdy. Good shout out there. Red Sox announcer, right? Kurt Gowdy. You're around a long time. Yep. Good shout out there, Victor. Marines, that's not extreme. Lots of FOS Angus in him, literal. Yes. Hey, Ace. Ace Avenue. Did he drive? Oh, there he is. What's going on, Ace? Good for him back in here, man. We just talked about him. Good stuff. Take care, Des. See you soon. Connor McDavid's the greatest player in the game right now. We're talking about their primes, Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby. Connor McDavid right now is the greatest player in the game. Greatest player in the game. It's not even close. While Ovi is the better goal scorer, I find Crosby the better player. Yep, the poll's still going. Listen, as I said to you before, if we're putting it in pitching terms, baseball terms, Ovechkin is a flamethrower out of the bullpen. He's a thrower. Randy Johnson versus Greg Maddux. That's what it really is. He's an absolute will torture eyebrows, man, with his pitches, man. Greg Maddux was a pitcher. Crosby's a better two-way player. He's better defensively. Even though he's played in less games, Crosby, I believe, is a better points per game average than Ovechkin. Overall player, I'm taking Crosby. Goal scorer, Ovechkin all day. Ovechkin all day goal scorer. But overall leadership, two-way player, Crosby's plus minus dominates Ovechkin's, I believe, from the last time I looked at it. Dominates it. It's like 220-something to 63. So he has more assists. Just all-around player, Crosby's a better guy. Ovechkin, I mean, these are the two greatest of their era, obviously. Ovechkin, again, is a thrower. Crosby's a pitcher. There's nothing wrong with either one. Can't go wrong taking Randy Johnson, but Greg Maddux is the pitcher. You get it? Randy Johnson is just a mean thrower, man. When you saw him in his day, 6'10" on the mound, lefty, 6'10" lefty. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest lefty of all time. People say Steve Carlton, whatever. He's in the argument. Randy Johnson's in the argument. But Greg Maddux is a pitcher. Who are you taking? I'm taking Maddux over Randy Johnson. Both in their primes, I'm taking Greg Maddux because he's an overall better pitcher. Randy Johnson is an intimidating thrower. And I'm not saying that as that's something bad. Bruin, what's the Whaler? Look it up, Bruin. Look it up. The Burger King Whaler was an amazing fish sandwich for then. 4-1. 1 on, 2 out. Mikhailov. Yes, thank you, Bruin. Yep, Mikhailov. That was really bad of me. I couldn't remember. Victor, you didn't like the Burger King Whaler? Oh, my gosh. Stat blessed. Stay blessed, yep. Mikhailov, where is East OG and JB? Yes, coolest dude from Ozzy. No offense to Ozzy's in here. We are JB proud members in here. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Thomas. And Mikhailov was another one along with you, Mr. Marine Staff Sergeant Thomas. He was not only the OG Ozzy, he was one of the original OGs, as he was back there around when Mr. Marine was coming around. That's how old Mikhailov is in here. Hope he's doing good. Me too. All right, Hedrick got out of the inning. Again, where did we get this guy from? I never claimed to know everything. I don't know where we got this guy from. Did he come from? I don't know anything about this guy, Hedrick, except that he's holding the Pirates to 4 runs. He's not giving up any, so that's good. Bruin, yes, I worry about him because he's always in here in the beginning, nonstop. Yeah, he was. He really was. JB, if the Habs win today, they're 6 points ahead of us for the second wild card. I know. Forget it, man. It's over. It's over. It's absolutely – you know what the Canadians are doing? Winning when they're supposed to. Winning games they're supposed to win, and even ones they're not supposed to win, to get in. The Rangers are playing hard for the offseason, not the postseason. We're done. Done. And especially with the schedule we have left. You guys are all going to know it by heart now. Not necessarily in this order, but these are our last 6 games. Flyers, Islanders, Lightning. No, Lightning, Flyers, Islanders, Panthers, Hurricanes, Lightning. How many wins do you see in that? Flyers, Islanders, Lightning twice, Panthers, and Hurricanes. How many wins do you guys see in that? 1? Maybe 1. Hockey changed a lot since they came out. No kidding. I'm taking Ovi over Crosby. Bruin is taking Ovi over Crosby. Got you, brother. I would take Crosby. I wouldn't even think twice about it. I would take Crosby. But I don't hate Ovechkin at all. Not at all. But it's the same reason I would take Greg Maddux over Randy Johnson. No doubt, Staff Sergeant Thomas. Brent Musburger. Jimmy the Greek. Mike Adelaide. Phyllis George. Victor. Do you remember the NFL on CBS? Brent Musburger. Irv Cross. Jimmy the Greek. And I believe Dick Butkus was on that. Remember that? Remember that back then? John Madden and oh my gosh. Where's my brain today? John Madden and come on, man.
Well, that was the debut of
Oh, Jason Dominguez. You had Vern Lundquist and Merlin Olsen doing Jet games and John Madden and Pat Summerall. I don't know where my brain is today. Pat Summerall. And they were every week. Giants, Jets. Those were your announcers. Vern Lundquist, Merlin Olsen, and Pat Summerall and John Madden. Yep. Ovi is plus 63. Crosby's a plus 198. I mean, there you go. And I believe, if you're looking all this stuff up, Gunner, I believe Crosby has a better points per game average, even though he's played in less games than Ovechkin also. Whaler looks decent. They were better back then. All right, Oswald Peraza up. I hope this guy starts to hit because his defense is so great, man. In a different era, he would be on the team no matter what. His defense is great. He's got 2 games in a row to start only because Oswaldo Cabrera had a bomb game on Friday. I believe 4 RBIs. He was like 3 for 4. He doesn't hit as well batting from the right side, even though he's a switch hitter. So they're giving Peraza a chance. Peraza's still getting chances. Personally, maybe they should leave him on and get rid of Pablo Reyes. Just saying. Wait, I went to Burger Chef because my dad bought whatever was cheapest. I never even heard of Burger Chef. Is that a Midwest thing? I know Bob's Big Boy was. When I drove trucks around the country, Bob's Big Boy was a big name, and I don't even think that's around as much. The food never tastes like the picture. Olive Garden, Outback, Jack in the Box. When the Aussies are in here, tell any one of them, Bon Wayback or whatever, to say, hey, we eat great Australian food over here, man. We all go to Outback. They probably unsubscribe. Trent Grisham up, hitting .474 on the year, 3 bombs, 7 RBIs, has an OPS of 1.5. Lamario, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Lamario's in the basement. I think they'll get 2 wins. 1 win, Lamario. I see 1 win, and that's being nice. It's being nice. We're 6 points behind Montreal. We ain't getting in. It's over. So like I said, I'll be doing Lightning games. I got my Lightning jerseys all ready. I only have 3 of them, but I got them all ready. I got a Stamkos, a Vasilevsky, and a Kucherov. 3 great Lightning legends that are all going to go to the Hall of Fame. Irv Cross was great. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Irv Cross was great. I'm trying to remember the NBC crew, Mr. Marine. It was Ahmad Rashad. Man, I'm trying to remember that booth because they weren't as good as Irv Cross, Musburger, Jimmy the Greek, and Dick Butkus. And I don't think Butkus was the original part of that crew. I think it was just those 3. My West Coast Eagles continue to struggle after a loss last night. We didn't have a chance for the beginning. Yeah, the Eagles got destroyed. I'm sorry, Mario. I usually don't pick the Roos or the Eagles when I'm doing the tipping. I have in the past, and I've never won with them. I've only been doing this 3 years. Marv Albert did a lot of Jets games years ago. Yeah, I didn't like him. Marv Albert is Knicks. I didn't like him doing the Jets, and he was doing that with Joe Namath. Joe Namath, love him to death. Mr. Jet, not a good announcer. He was not a good announcer. Not a good announcer. I think Marv Albert and Joe Namath were our guys. before they changed to like Iron Eagle. Victor, hell yeah, great NFL TV. Remember OJ? Yes, OJ was a sideline reporter. Yes, he was on the Vern Lundquist, Merlin Olsen cast. Yes, he was. I remember when the Jets and Dolphins played in the game without an announcer, but with field microphones. I remember the expletives during each play. Really? Oh, I don't remember that. Got me on that one, Angus. Roy Rogers, Arby's was great growing up, too. Believe it or not, Mr. Marine, there's a Roy Rogers in a truck stop in Pennsylvania. There's one in Pennsylvania, and I believe I'm picking my trucking brain now. I believe there was a Roy Rogers in a truck stop in Wyoming. Maybe it was Colorado. I think those are the only two I ever saw, but I know there's a Roy Rogers in Pennsylvania, and there was one in upstate New York, too, I believe. Midwest, yeah. It sounds like a Midwest Plays Burger Chef. The name doesn't sound familiar, but Bob's Big Boy did, and I know that was mainly a Midwest one. Bob Costas, yes. Hardness about Burger Chef. They had the skimpiest portions. Sounds like Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is like real slim stuff. All right, we're going to the bottom of the seventh inning now. 4-1 Pirates. Bottom of the seventh? I think so. Yeah, bottom of the seventh. Show. There you go. All right. Gunnar Crosby has averaged a point per game in every season he's ever played in the NHL. Yeah, that's a record. That's right. Point per game. Think about how unbelievable that is. Crosby has averaged a point per game his entire career, every season. Outstanding. Brian Gumbel. Yes, Brian Gumbel, and he passed away. Oh, Brian Gumbel. Didn't Brian Gumbel pass away? Oh, Greg Gumbel. Greg Gumbel passed away, his brother. Yeah, wow. Brian Gumbel, yes. Good shout out there, Victor. They had a couple other guys on that crew, but they weren't as good as the CBS crew, man. Boy, just looking that up on YouTube, I'm going to look that up later, just the opening to the CBS crew. There are Roy Rogers all over D.C. owned by Hardee's. Ooh, Hardee's had a great patty melt. Hardee's had a great patty melt. It happens, Lamario, but the game's not over yet. It happens. I mean, you know, it happens. It happens. We're not going to win as the saying goes. We can't win them all. We got Detroit next, and then after that, I believe we play the Giants, the San Francisco Giants. I was just going to look something up. Let's end the poll. I'll keep the poll up there a little bit long in case anybody else pops in. I'll keep the poll up. Will Warren, 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 5 strikeouts. We got DeAndres Gomez pitching. DeAndres Gomez has pitched in 2 games this year, 1-0, 0 ERA. I like that. 2 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average is .71 over 2 games that he's pitched. Good. Grounder to Peraza, out. I think that's why they're giving Peraza chances, man, because his fielding, I mean, that was a standard routine play, but his fielding has been incredible. And I think that's why they don't want to get rid of him just yet and see him become an all-around star somewhere else, which you know will happen to us, right? You know it. You know it. Hold on a second, guys. BTDs, but I know how to fix this one. BTDs. Bottom 7th. All right, we got 1 out already. Ke'Bryan Hayes is up right now. I almost said Keandre Miller. My brain is still on the freaking horrendous Yankee Rangers. All right, let me check one thing here. Dropping a like in here for the ace. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Got to drop a support back for the ace, man. He always drops in and gives me one, man. So I got to drop back. Fly out, 2 outs. Still a man on first. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out. Yep. One second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. One second here, guys. Victor, check the 1972 CBS opening. Oh, wow, Victor, that's I was probably wow, 1972 opening. I will. I'll check it out. That's going way back. Can anyone eat tuna melt, or it's just nasty to me? At a Rock's Kitchen, you probably have a different opinion. Did any of you hear about Lamar Jackson suing Dale Earnhardt Jr. over the usage of the number 8? Apparently, they both use similar designs for their brands. Wait, what? Wait, did any hear about Lamar Jackson suing Dale Earnhardt Jr. over the usage of number 8? Apparently, they both use similar designs for their brands. Jr. started racing in the 8 car in 1999. I did not hear about this, Gunner. Did he change the design over time? This is very interesting. I did not hear that. Replay the Tigers and Giants and then Kansas City. Replay the Tigers, the Giants, and then Kansas City. Look, this game's not even over yet, Lamar. Look what happened yesterday. They got ahead of us and we smashed them. But the Yankees' bats are looking kind of quiet right now. We got the run in the first inning, and they look kind of quiet since then. So let's see here. One second, guys. Sorry. Replay the Tigers, Giants, Kansas City. Victor, also a great opening. Check out ABC Monday Night Football. Bam, 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 bam. That's a song from my childhood. I was allowed to watch growing up. I was allowed to watch the first half before I had to go to bed. I was only allowed to watch the first half because I watched every game back then. Back when the NFL was like the NFL, I watched every game. I'm getting my fill of the MLS. Manchester City Junior versus Minnesota United. That's Manchester City Junior. Oh, NYCFC. NYCFC. Gotcha. That's a pretty good game right there. That's a pretty good game. Sunday Night Soccer is Inter Miami versus Toronto. They should blow them out. Gunner, no shame on Lamar. That's interesting, man. I didn't know about that. I remember Howard Cosell and his style of slow pronunciation. Yes. It's sad Mr. Marine Jr. has just been associated with number 8 since Jackson was 2. If it's anyone, it's his number. Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. I got to look into that. Going to the top of the 8th now. The Yankees got to start turning it on here. I love roll cameras. Yeah. Hold on. That's the man right there. Even though he didn't drive a Ford, Dale Earnhardt, right there, man. That's the man right there. Yep. Always stay in the box, man. Junior changed the design just to make it go away. Gunner, yes, it is his number. Yeah, that's weird. I got to look into this. Dennis Santana's on. Dennis Santana pitched for the Yankees last year. Remember that? Very beginning of the year. Maybe you don't. It was very quick, but he was on our team last year. Paul Goldschmidt up, hitting 344 on the year, with a homer and 3 RBIs. I think he's 1 for 3 today. He's 1 for 3 today. Howard Cosell, look at the little – oh, my gosh, man. Yeah, but I think Muhammad Ali stood up for him on that one, Victor. Muhammad Ali stood up for Howard Cosell on that. I think that's what saved his job. You can look that up. Muhammad Ali stood up for Howard Cosell on that one. Cosmos, let's play soccer. Now, that's real. Yeah, remember that? And I believe they had Pele played for the Cosmos. Did he not? I mean, he might have been at the point of his career when, Willie Mays played for the Mets. Willie Mays, arguably the greatest center fielder ever. Lamario, Manchester City Junior, New York City. They're playing good. They're losing 2-0 to Minnesota. Good. 2-0. Good. Because I am a Red Bulls fan. And they, by the way, they're playing at Yankee Stadium. They had that baseball field. It looks terrible playing on a baseball field. George Foreman passed away last week. I found that out 2 days after. I don't know how that went past me, but Mr. Marina got past me too. Top of the 8th, Goldschmidt flew out to second base. Let's see here, guys. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Well, let's see. Sorry, I got 9 things going on at the same time. All right, well, anyway, that's 1 out. Bellinger 0-2. 0-2 on Belly. Oh, and 2 on Bellinger. Come on, man. You going to throw the pitch or what? There it is. Oh! Foul ball. I think he went too early on that. It was right down the middle. I think he went too early on that. Angus, Yankee Soccer Stadium is too narrow. It is. And didn't they play on Citi Field in the playoffs last year because the Mets were playing, the Yankees were playing, and NYCFC had a home field game? Yeah, that was against the Red Bulls, I think. I think that was in NYCFC. I think that was at Citi Field. It was terrible. They got to do something for them, I guess. I don't care. I'm a Red Bulls fan. Yes, Ali did stand up for him. Ali said millions of times he loved Howard before and after Howard died. One of the greatest media athletes. Yep, nothing like it. And that's what saved Cosell. You get a guy like Muhammad Ali standing up for you. Oh, my gosh. They had 4 guys converge, and IKF still caught it. Wow, all 4 guys were coming. I thought they were all going to bang into each other. IKF caught it. Yes, Ali did stand up for him. Ali said millions of times. Oh, I just read that. Just like when New York Islanders played at the Barclays Center. Not a hot – right. They did not like playing there. They did not like playing there, man. That is true, Lamario. Good one. They got right out of town. Good one, Lamario. Good shout out on that. They did not like playing at that Barclays Center. What were they there for, Lamario? Like 5 years? They were 5 years or less. Aaron Judge, player of the week. In 8 games, 364, 6 bombs, 17 ribs. Leads Major League Baseball in 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Leads all over Major League Baseball. Oh, there you are, Rocco. Standing right next to me. I was like, where'd he go? He's right here. Wait. Not only would I say 8 is juniors, it's Ovi's before it's Jackson's. Yeah, this is a weird lawsuit. Where does that come? Is it the design? I'm not understanding, man, what's going on there. Like I said, I got to look that up when this game is over. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out for Judge. Thursday's going to be a real good game, though. AFL, the Cats versus the Crows at 5:40. Yep. Oh, our time. Ooh, Lamario, I might do that one. Cats versus Crows. Oh, that could be gone. Judge, dead center. O'Neal Cruz back. Caught it right at the wall. Yep. Rocco's away. He always wakes up by the 8th or 9th inning, does he not? Going to the bottom of the 8th inning now, guys. We got one chance for romance left. Bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 8th, excuse me. This game's almost over, guys. Yogi first, 10 rings. 10 rings, Yogi Berra. I think it has to do with the design of the 8 for their brands. Possibly. Petty Blue is patented, only available to Dodge. He made his garage, mixing different paints. Guys, I gotta take the basement mascot out. He's standing by the steps and he's too old to hold. Too old to hold. Give me a couple minutes, guys. Be right back. Come here, buddy. He's too old to hold, man. Got to respect the mascot. I'll be right back.
Name that Yankee. These are the clues. The big clue to World Series MVP. So the answer is Ralph Terry. Gave up the home run to Bill Mazeroski, but did not let it define him on the World Series MVP. Joey Bart takes outside from Gomez. Yesterday, the Yankee bullpen 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. 5 ball center field. Coming on is Grisham. Back at Ralph Terry.
I can't.
Yeah.
I like it.
12 big league seasons. He allowed Mazeroski's walk-off home run. And he won the World Series MVP with the Yankees in 1962. A 4-hit shutout in Game 7. On McCutchen. McCutchen is 0 for 2 with a walk. Yankee bullpen so far today, 3 1/3 scoreless innings with 2 walks.
Big swing and a miss there from McCutchen. Has 236 home runs. Ranks fourth all time in Pirates history. Trying to catch the late, great Roberto Clemente. More time with Clemente.
A little controversy with the Clemente family not happy. There used to be a Clemente logo on the right field wall, and now they've sold it to an advertiser. And Roberto Clemente Jr. put out a statement today saying the family was kind of shocked because they weren't even told that it was going to happen. Now, the height of that wall was 21 feet because that was Roberto's number.
A lot of negativity around the Pirates this weekend.
I'm sure.
I know you don't like that, Michael. You're such a positive guy.
I like this town a lot. I think this is an underrated town, and I think that great baseball fan. It's kind of sad
Yeah.
they've been throwing their way.
Beautiful ballpark, great fans, great city.
Three and two. So Gomez deals the payoff. I guess they had the count wrong. It wasn't a payoff. It's 3 and 2 on the board. It remains 3 and 2. Now Andrew's looking to the dugout, and I think the umpire's saying, no, that was 3-2.
David Rackley's all over, rattling off pitch by pitch.
So this would be the payoff. Still 3 and 2. Did he go? Yes, he did. So McCutcheon down on strikes.
And McCutcheon hunting a 3-2 fastball, gets a little cutter on the outer half, and he do it right away. We look from the side.
There's Valdez. One and one. Valdez with that triple in the fourth inning. Came around the score on Pham's sat fly to right. Valdez 1 for 3. Trying to get out of the way, a foul ball. 1 and 2. Now, if you look ahead to the ninth inning for the Yankees, they've got Chisholm, Mulkey, and Bell. The middle of the order coming up. Two and two.
Still 4-1, bottom of the eighth, 2-2, 2-2 on Valdez, 2 outs.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
All right, guys, I'm back. One second, guys. I got to respond to this too. Sorry. All right, coming to the top of the ninth. Top of the ninth, guys. Top of the ninth. The ace has asked me something. Just responded to him. All right, let's go, Yankees. Later watching Romance. Oh, my gosh, Mr. Marine. Wow. Yep, he needed it, man. He kept bumping my leg and standing by the steps. At 14 years old, it's hard to get around that. Too old to hold. Kirk Douglas. Wow. No, that was Michael Douglas, Mr. Marine. That was Michael Douglas in Romancing the Stone, right? Right, yeah, Michael. There you go. Victor Mab. Yep, it's all good. Got to go to the store. All right, Angus. Great having you in here, brother. Great having you in here, man. Not even watching this game. I can tell Boone already cashed this game in. Continuous issue with him. Can't stand Boone. He can't manage way out of a wet paper bag. I'm not a big fan of Boone either at all. Putting Nestor Cortez in that World Series game when that was Tim Hill's moment. You put Tim Hill in there against Freddie Freeman, not Nestor Cortez. A starter in a tight situation like that in the ninth inning. Starters, relievers, closers, different mentality. You don't put a starter in there regardless of how he hit against them or not, you know? So, that's all I'm saying. So let's go. Can't stand Boone. Angus, take care, brother. See you soon. And JB. Kirk Douglas lived to be 1,000. Right, he did. He did. All right, guys. See if we can get something back here. Top of the ninth, down 4-1. Yes, he did. And still collecting Social Security. Jazz is up. Top of the ninth. Let's see. Victor, I think I should do a Boone Ranch show. Just another great. Yep. Why not? You put a lot of work into the Soto stuff. Why not, man? Just look for different things, Victor. NFL season's over now, right? Look for all the different things you can. That's how I came across the Aussies. I started doing footy. I didn't know anything about it, Victor. Nothing. Before YouTube, I would have never even thought of looking at a different sport. Not kidding you, man. I wouldn't even thought about it. So that's how I came across them and came across a great game in footy. All right, let's end the poll. I'm going to let the poll go to the end of the game. Jazz hasn't, he struck out. Jazz has not been playing well lately. He just struck out. Jazz struck out, man. I love Jazz Chisholm. Don't get me wrong. He's had a poor series. In all the domination that we've had, he's had a very poor series. Very poor series. Well, Anthony Volpe's coming up right now. Spartacus, great movie. Never knew gladiators had perfect hair. Right. It's kind of like Victor. You know, you ever see the CSI shows and the New York, all the detective shows. You ever notice like how many all the detectives, male and female, they're all models. They're all supermodels, right? I mean, it's hilarious. They're all dressed to the hilt, having clothing that looks way more expensive than their paycheck probably is. I know. Rocco can't believe it either. One out, top of the ninth, Volpe, 1-1. All right, Volpe grounded a short. Oh, he dropped it. IKF bobbled the ball. That'll be a base hit for Volpe or an error. I don't know what they're scoring it yet, but that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And here we are. Yep, IKF misplayed it. I don't think he would have gotten him anyway. Even if he played that perfectly, I don't think he would have gotten him anyway. Right, Rocco? Rocco is thinks he's getting another bone. He already had one. He's trying to guilt trip me into giving him another one. It's not going to happen. There was a lot of hits batsmen in this series, too. Wells almost got hit there. Wells is 222 on the season. I think Jazz, he'll be Victor. Jazz Chisholm will be fine. He's the spark plug we needed, but he's had a poor series. But it's a long season. It's going to happen. He's had a poor series. Yankees dominated the first 2 games, but whatever. It's all good. Great pickup, man. Great pickup overall. Let's see. Fred Dreyer, Hunter. I think he was the show. Now Victor. What was Fred Dreyer known for? I don't know if it's been matched. If it's been matched, maybe once. Maybe once it's been matched. Do you know what Fred Dreyer did in a game that's maybe been matched one time? Austin Wells, did he beat it? Did he beat it? Volpe's already on second. I don't know. Let's see it again. What do you think, Rocco? Rocco just wants more TV time. That's all. He's trying to guilt trip me into giving another bone. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because he keeps looking at the bag of full of bones and he's barking at it. Just because he went outside, he thinks he's getting another one. Wells was I don't know if he beat it or not. Oh, no, they're not even reviewing it. All right, forget it. Jason Dominguez up 0 for 3. Volpe's on second. Base hit obviously will get him home. Victor, Fred Dreyer, do you know what it was? You know what Fred Dreyer did? I'll tell you because the game's almost over. Fred Dreyer got 2 safeties in one game. 2 safeties in one game. I don't know if that's been matched ever, but he got 2 safeties in one game. That is an interesting stat to know about Fred Dreyer. Hunter. That was a great show, Hunter. Hunter was a great show. I watched that when I was a kid, man, growing up. Hunter, remember Matt Houston? How about Matt Houston, the Magnum PI wannabe? I always thought Matt Houston was a Magnum PI wannabe, even though it was, not in Hawaii. I thought Matt Houston was a Magnum PI hack. Matt Houston. I don't know why that came. Now you're going to have me thinking of all these old shows. The poll is going how I thought it would. What, Crosby? Rocco sounded, yeah, he's in that kind of mode. He already got his rest, so Rocco gets like 2 hours of second wind, and then he passes out again. All right, 3-1. Ball 4, we got 2 on. All it takes a 3-run bomb now. That's all we need. Jazz reminds me of Willie Randolph. Wow, good call there. Willie Randolph. Good. Get us some rings, too, with it then. Willie's got a couple of those. Willie was so underrated as a player and a manager. Yeah. Very underrated. Very underrated second baseman. But he was on a team full of stars, and that's what happens. Sometimes you get lost in it, Like Phil Rizzuto and the Billy Martin tag team. Second in base and short. Phil Rizzuto, Billy Martin. When you're on a team of stars, there's always someone that's going to get a little overlooked. See, Marine was right. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. I'm going to do the poll. I'm going to end it right now. Oswald Peraza coming up. Let's end the poll. I ended the poll. Where'd it go? Did I just delete the poll? Come on. Did I just do that? Did it pop up, the final results? Oh, there it is. 50-50. Come on. It was only 8 votes. Someone be the decider. Who didn't vote? Who didn't vote? Yep, but you were right, Gunnar. I know what you were talking about. That it would be very close between the people. Very close. Guess what? If Peraza can get on, Trent Grisham, Johnny on the spot. Trent Grisham will be coming up. That's who we want up right now. It'll be lefty on lefty, but I don't think that matters right now. 2-1. 2-1. Let's go. Merlin Olsen on Little House on the Prairie. Remember that? Yes. Wow, Vic. Now we're going to get into all these old shows. I voted. All right, Victor. Good. You guys don't remember Matt Houston? My Lord. That can't be true. Peraza, big swing and a miss. 2 strikes. This is where Peraza, who's 0 for 3, this is where the Yankees are so on a thin line of wanting to get rid of him, but because of his great defense, they want to. That's why he's still sticking around. But to be a top 5 prospect 3 years ago and still not make the cut and lose, and all respect to Oswaldo Cabrera. Hold on. Base hit! Base hit for Peraza! Here comes Volpe, 4-2. Base hit for Peraza, man. Boom. Dominguez is at third. Peraza is at second. 4-2. Peraza hit a ball right down the line. Boom. He's trying to stay a Yankee, man. And I'm not saying we should get rid of him, but I'm telling you, he's out of options for minor leagues. If the Yankees don't want him, they have to DFA him. He has no more minor league options. Boom. Now we got the man of the hour, Trent Grisham. 2 men on lefty. Yep, you did say that, Gunner. You called that. I took 87. Yeah, so me too, Mr. Marine. I get why Gunner and a lot of people would want it to be close, and I get it. Totally get it. You can't go wrong with either guy, but if I'm starting a team, I'm taking Crosby all day. With what this question is, yes. Between the two guys, not all time for those that don't know what we're talking about. I'm not taking Crosby over anybody all time. I just take him over Ovechkin. Who didn't vote? Somebody didn't vote.
Second and third, 2 men out in the ninth.
Drop it in the Discord. That's what Gunner did, Victor. Drop it in the Discord. If you put it in here, I'll forget. Just drop it in the Discord. At me and drop it in the Discord. Yep. You guys, I'll take all poll ideas. Why not? I got one for this week too, but I'll save it. If you guys got polls, we'll do your polls first. Just drop them in the Discord. Gunner did that with me yesterday, man. That's how we got it. I'm the tiebreaker. I'm taking Crosby. There's your tiebreaker. You already knew that, Gunner. You know I'm taking Crosby. And I love Alexander Ovechkin. But again, I would take Greg Maddux over Randy Johnson. You got a pitcher versus a thrower. It makes it sound like a thrower is such a bad thing. It's not. Who the hell wants to face Randy Johnson? Nobody, but Greg Maddux. I'd take him. Greg Maddux couldn't throw anywhere as hard as Randy Johnson. Nowhere near it, not even close. But overall pitching, how to pitch, tight situations, I'll take Maddux. Base hit for Grisham. This is going to tie the game. Tie game. Trent Grisham. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Trent Grisham again. Man of the hour. Boom, 4-4. Where's GB? Johnny in the overtimes. 4-4. Bang. I mean, we had 2 outs and nobody on. 4-4, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Second hit of the day for Johnny of the hour. He should be the player of the week. Player of the week. I did pick Crosby. What are you talking about, the vote? Oh, yeah, Gunner, I did actually. I voted on my channel. So, yeah. You can't count me as that. I voted on my channel, yep. Can he vote in the polls? I thought only viewers could vote. Oh, no, I'll take that back, Bruin. I voted in Basement Squad. I have my Basement Squad. I went to Basement Squad and voted there. I did that for this one, so my vote actually counts. So, yes, Bruin, I did. Only viewers can vote technically, yes, but when you have a Basement Squad channel, I voted there. So that was part of the 8. There's Rocco trying to get more water. Look at him. He's still going strong. Rocco. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to vote. No, I'm on my channel right now. They don't give me. Let me just do a poll. I'll do a random poll since we're tied game now. Here's another in their prime. Oh, no. Let me take that away. End poll, end poll, end poll. End poll, end poll. Let me start that again. I put the wrong name in there. Hold on. And it's 4 people, not 1.
Frank Grisham, like I said, has been locked in since the first day of spring training. One of the Yankee hitters that you would want up in a big spot with a chance to tie it up. He comes through again. And you can see the reaction of Dominguez. Peraza scores easily. Yankee dugout, a lot to be excited about.
Chase Shugart got activated today. He's on the mound.
Starting a team. Everybody's in their prime. Everybody's in their prime. Now go. I'll see if I can vote on this from my channel. All right, Pittsburgh changed pitchers. I cannot vote on my channel, Gunner. Gunner, I can't vote. Yep, I can't vote on it, Gunner. Yeah, it doesn't give me an option to vote. Oh, run. Goldschmidt barely got Goldschmidt, but we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning, guys. The Yankees tied it up, top of the 9th inning, 3 runs with 2 outs and nobody on. Amazing. The game is going 20 innings, just saying. Better not. It better not. I got things to do. GB in the overtimes, right? Where's GB for Johnny in the overtimes? Which channel in Discord? Victor, you can put it in general. Just at me. Just at me. That's all you have to do. Just at me. You want to go in general, just put at Johnny Basement. Like when I go on, I go to general, hit at everyone. Or if I'm talking to Bruin or whoever, talking to you, Victor, I just do at Victor, like I did yesterday. Much as I hate him, it's Brady. Tough choice between Marino and Montana. It's funny because Montana always says, man, that Montana and Troy Aikman both, when you watch the best quarterback conversations, Montana and Troy Aikman were both like, if I'm starting a team, I'm taking Dan Marino. Talent, over everybody. But that, again, that was a different era too, where the pocket passer was bigger than the guy rolling out. But I'm gonna leave that poll up till the end of the game, and then anybody, just at me, Victor. That's all you have to do. So the Yankees down 4-1 with 2 outs and nobody on in the 9th inning, find a way to tie the game up. We got Detroit coming up, then the Giants and the Royals, then the Rays. Yeah, it's a tough choice overall. As much as Lamario taking Dan. Trent Grisham. Yep, Michael K. just talking about Grisham, how he's such an old school guy. When he got that big hit and got the 2 runs home, and he's been getting big hits all week, There's no fist pump. There's no putting his arms up in the air and pointing, at the benches and doing all that. He's just a man. We're like Barry Sanders, right? When he scored touchdowns, he never celebrated. He just hand the ball to the ref, go on to the next play. And he's talking about how Grisham's just an old school guy, man. Just doesn't do all that extra stuff. Not that it's wrong to do that stuff. He just doesn't do it. Doesn't celebrate. Doesn't do any of that stuff. Doesn't do fist pumping. Doesn't do the hands. It doesn't do anything. You know who else like that? DJ LeMahieu doesn't do any of that stuff either. I know, Rocco. He doesn't. You just want to be on TV? Yeah? Is that what you want to do? Bottom of the ninth inning, Tommy Pham up. Tommy Pham. I love how the Pittsburgh Pirate fans are chanting Yankees suck. Don't you find it funny when other fans of teams do that? The Yankees suck thing after, we just tied it up and we've been smashing your team the entire weekend, regardless if we blow this game today or not. I just find it funny when they do that. There's some people in the stands going, Yankees suck, yet we're in the bottom of the ninth inning in your stadium. Why? What just happened at the top of the ninth inning? No, not the Rays. I remember when I went to Tampa Bay and watched the Yankees get swept by those guys. Oh. Well, Tampa Bay has always been a tough problem for the Yankees and the Red Sox. Even when the Red Sox were good. Struck them out. Luke Weaver in the game. Rocco, what is up, man? You really want to come up here? He wins. I'm a doormat. He wins. He wants his TV time. I picked Montana. Another reason why I really like Grisham. Yeah, and I didn't even think about it until Michael Kay just said it. And they showed him replay the hit. He ran around, got to his base. The runner scored. He didn't do any celebrations. So we got Luke Weaver in now for a couple of innings. We just get another run in the top of the 10th. Why? Another reason.
Twice. 3 times.
Tommy Pham struck out on a questionable call. Fly ball to Volpe, should have it. 2 outs. Now, on a questionable call, Pham is in there, broke his bat 3 times. Bam, once, bam, twice, bam, 3 times. Here comes IKF. Now. Walk, double, run, RBI, hitting 333 on the year. Like I said, he wasn't a great Yankee, but I always liked I respected him when he couldn't play the infield anymore because Volpe came up and he said, I'll do anything to stay on the team. And he became a versatile player in the outfield and all of that. But he was a decent Yankee. For the short time that he was here. Why are the parents? I don't know. It's really weird. You get the Red Sox doing that, or you're in Shea Stadium, Citi Field with the Mets. I mean, I get that. Red Sox, I get it if they're chanting Yankees suck. I get it. But the Pirates doing it, that's like, where's that coming from? And especially it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, we just came back with 3 runs at the top of the ninth. You could hear them, Yankees suck. I'm like, your team is irrelevant. The Pittsburgh Pirates are irrelevant. Been irrelevant for a very long time. Like you said, good point, Lamario. I hate the Red Sox, but I get it when they say it. It's a rivalry. It's a big time rivalry. I get it. Top of the 10th inning coming up. Can we end this now? Right. It's going to be one of those games. It'll be 9:00 at night. We'll still be in here. Top of the 910th. How about we take out the 9? Top of the 10th coming up. With the Ghost Runner. The Ghost Runner should be gone. Got it and sent. All right, Victor. Good. I'll look for it. Remind me again who was worse during the last 20 years. Right. It's really, really dumb. I don't know if Pittsburgh fans can say that about any team they play. Any team they play, I don't think the fans deserve the right to say any team they play sucks, including the Colorado Rockies, right? I don't think they could chant that about anybody else's team. To me, Not a good fielder when he played with us. Oh, IKF. The way he separated the I, he threw me off. I'm like, what does KF stand for? Well, Lamario, he did move to the outfield. He did get some key hits at times. He wasn't tremendous. I'm not going to sit here and defend the guy. He wasn't tremendous, but he served the purpose for the time until Oswaldo Cabrera was just coming up. We didn't know what he was going to be. He turned out to be our key utility guy. DJ was still the man at third base, but was also but we needed a utility guy. And Oswaldo Cabrera, I think that was his first year that he came up. So we didn't really know what he could do yet. And IKF kind of filled that hole. So it's more about I respect what he did when he lost his position to Volpe. And instead of being, crying and moaning and wanting to leave the team, he was willing to be that versatile guy that we really needed. Because we didn't have a third baseman. I mean, so DJ had to stay at third base. He couldn't be that versatile guy when we needed him. So IKF became that guy and played some outfield. But no, he wasn't the best fielder, to your point, Lamario. I'm just saying I gave a lot of respect to him for at least trying to do something instead of whining and leaving, which a lot of guys do. So Paul Goldschmidt's on second. He's not very fast. Caleb Ferguson, remember him? Caleb Ferguson's on the mound for the Pirates. We aren't family, got my drunk fans with me. Your team is 2-7. Let's not forget the record of the Pirates, 2-7, right. And you know what? This would be their biggest win of the year if they beat us. So Bellinger, Judge, and then Chisholm. See, if they get Bellinger out, they're probably going to walk Judge and get the Jazz, which is fine. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm paying attention here. 2-0. 3-0. 3-0 on Bellinger. Yeah, 2-7. That's really weird. Yeah, where's Willie Stargell and Barry Bonds? How about when Bobby Bonilla batted in front of Barry Bonds? He got huge deals because he was getting all the pitches because no one wanted to face Bonds back then on the Pirates. Remember Andy Van Slyke? They had some decent players in the past, the Pirates. Doug Drabeck, the guy that couldn't pitch for us, was a 20-game winner for the Pirates. Remember Doug Drabeck, Victor? I know you do. Doug Drabeck couldn't pitch his way out of a box for us, but he goes to the Pirates and wins 20 games. Oh, Bellinger just swung at ball 4. Now it's 3-2. He just swung at ball 4. Come on, man. Oh, Dave Parker. Come on. Roberto Clemente. How about him? How about them? Roberto Clemente. How about him? Bellinger ground moves Paul Goldschmidt to third. Ground out. So now we got Judge coming up. They'll probably walk him and hope for the double play. Let's see if they walk him and just hope for the double play. Yeah, they're intentionally walking him. That's the other thing, that they took away the guy having to pitch the 4 pitches. Because to me, there have been times where the guy throws the intentional 4 balls, and one of them goes past the catcher. I never thought about that till just now, but I hate that they took that away. It's like, just give them first. They shouldn't have taken that away. So here's Jazz, first and third, 1 out. We need the run. I agree that would probably be a good idea anyway, because if they don't walk Aarons, he's going to hit another home run. Right. Yeah, he's going to be another home run. Plus, they can go for a double play here, too, so it makes sense. Regardless if it was Judge or anybody else, they probably would have walked him anyway, because you want to go for a double play here. But Jazz, come on, man. Oh, he was swinging for the fences on that one. Banged off his foot. Drabeck, broke his arm throwing a pitch. That's right. Wow, that's right. Yeah.
3 strikeouts this afternoon for Chisholm, and now behind in the count
Chisholm has struck out 3 times in this game, so time to make up for that. Time to make up for that.
Jazz will do with 2 strikes, though. He'll just spread out and use his hands. Not much of a stride or a leg kick. Situation here, just trying to battle to put this ball in play.
Let me get the Discord up.
We'll look from the side. Real abbreviated move with his right foot. Just uses his hands. Dig in there and compete.
Hold on. Now they're having a talk on the mound. I mean, what's there to talk about? Hey, don't give up a game-crushing hit right now. All right, well, anyway. Drayback broke his throw throwing a pitch. I do remember that. Brian Giles. Oh, that name sounds so familiar. Did he play for the Padres? He played for the Pirates for a while, then the Padres maybe? I remember the name. I don't remember much about him, to be honest with you, Bruin. I remember the name. I think he played for the Padres and obviously the Pirates if you're bringing him up, right? Because I don't remember much about him. 1-2. Chisholm, don't strike out 4 times. Please don't strike out 4 times. Omar Marino. Wow. Good name. Good name, Victor. Good name, Omar Marino. How about Claudel Washington? Oh, no, Claudel didn't play for the Pirates. Claudel Washington didn't play for the Pirates. I'll take that back. Oh, foul tip. Staying alive. Just to hang in there. But see, good, because that would have been, if he took it, it probably would have been a ball. But when you got 2 strikes, man, too close to take, don't take it. Too close to take. That's going to drop in, maybe? Oh, man, you almost ran into each other, and it's not going to drop in. So now we have 2 outs. Didn't get it enough to get it over into the outfield, man. It made it out of the infield, but it didn't have enough pop on it. So now we have 2 outs with first and third. Come on. Brian Giles. Why don't I remember him?
And a strike. Volpe 1 for 3 with a walk. Against Ferguson, he has a 2-run home run in his career.
There he is, Brian Giles. Volpe's up right now, 0-2. Already 0-2. Yeah, Brian Giles. He played for the Padres. All right. Oh, he did play for Pittsburgh also. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember. I know the name, but I just don't remember him that well, Bruin. All right. Base hit up the middle. Oh, they were playing the Pirates stay alive. They were playing the shift. So there was a guy right there. Boom, because that would have been a base hit up the middle, but now we're going to the bottom of the 10th. Omar Marino, that was a good one. I can think of it now, Victor. Catcher we got from the Pirates, Don Slaught. Remember Don Slaught, Victor? Don Slaught was a catcher we got from. I couldn't think of him. I was trying to think of him all this time. It was Don Slaught we got from the Pirates. Not saying he was the greatest catcher we ever had, but it was Don Slaught. That's what I was trying to think of. Kent Tackleby, however you spell his name. Kent Tackleby. Tackleby? I'm very bad at pronouncing names. Ask Bruin. I think it's Kent Tackleby. Tackleby. Yeah, he pitched for the Pirates for a long time. I think I was a kid when he retired. Kent Tackleby. Let's take a look at him. Tackleby. Let's take a look at that guy. Tekulve. Kent Tacklevy. Tacklevy? I don't know. I'm the worst at doing that. Nickname Teek, Teke, American former professional baseball right-handed relief pitcher, played 16 seasons, primarily for the Pirates. Well, there you go. Good shout out there. I don't remember much about him either, Victor, but I knew who you were talking about. I've heard of him before. All right, runner at second base. We got Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver, our king, our ace reliever, out there on the mound. Hopefully he can hold the fort. Now they got Ke'Bryan Hayes, then Reynolds, then O'Neill Cruz. It's funny. You remember Kevin McReynolds? Of course you guys remember Kevin McReynolds. For some reason, I keep calling Brian McReynolds. I think I said his name like that a couple times over the weekend. It's Kevin Reynolds. Brian Reynolds. Anyway, he's not up yet. Tries the bunt. That goes foul. Tries the bunt. Goes foul. I really hope this game doesn't go on to like 10 o'clock at night. If it does, Lamar, you won't see me here. John Candyman Candelaria. Good call out there. How about the Count, Victor? John Matusak, the Count. Remember him? You always call him the Count. He looked like Dracula. John Matusak. Whatever he said his name. You know what I'm talking about. Lamario, you weren't a part of the basement then, but a couple years ago, I think it was 2022, you hear us talk about it all the time. The Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees, except this game was a 10:30 at night game, start time. There you go. There's one out. 10:30 start time, which I never do, ever, with the Yankees, the Rangers, or the Knicks. I never do those starts. It's too late for me. I'm not kidding you. That game went on until almost 3 a.m. They were going to the 13th inning, 14th inning, ghost runners, and nobody could get anybody home. I'm telling you, and I was new to doing live, so I was like, I wanted to end the game, just say, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, but I thought I'd lose subscribers doing that. I didn't know anybody that. I was still new. I didn't know who would stick around and who wouldn't. Uh-oh! That's an out. Is he tagging? Nope, not tagging. IKF is at second, too. He's got speed. You're right, Lamar. This game might go to 10 o'clock. So O'Neill Cruz is up now. Giles played for the Padres and the Pirates. Good. So at least I remembered the guy. I just don't remember much about his career, but I do remember the name. So I got the Padres right. I didn't get the Pirates right. I said I assumed he played for the Pirates because you brought him up. So due up for the Yankees, Wells, Dominguez, and Peraza. Maybe Wells could do something. Pitching coach is out there now to talk to Weaver, basically to give him a break, because what else are you going to say? He was pretty good. Okay. Like I said, I don't know why I don't remember him that well, but I don't. But at least I got one of his teams right. I told you I guessed the Pirates. I'm not taking credit for that because we were talking about former Pirates. That's why I just assumed he played for the Pirates. Bruin can't blame you, Johnny. He was the only good thing going for them back then. Yeah, that's right. Amen. Amen, Bruin. That's right. The only good thing going for them. Good call on Slot. Yes, Don. It took me a minute, Victor. That's why I kept pausing. I was like, we got to catch it from there. It was during that search for a good catcher time that we were going through. Remember Butch Weiniger and Rick Cerrone? Everybody after the great Thurman Munson, we had a hard time finding catchers, man. But that was in that cycle. Even Rick Dempsey played for the Yankees. Rick Dempsey was an outstanding catcher for the Orioles, more so for us. But Weiniger, Don Slaught, Rick Cerrone. How's your Joel Skinner? I mentioned him the other day. Joel Skinner was awful. Sal Fasano. We had some horrendous catchers over the course of time. Horrendous catchers. A.J. Burkett. He's supposed to be our savior from the Marlins, remember? He also did play for the Pirates. I do remember that. He did, though, in A.J. Burkett's defense, as horrible as he was for the Yankees, he did pitch a money game for us in that 2009 World Series against the Phillies. He did come through strong in one game, and that's good enough for me. Okay, 2 on. The runner at second is the one that really matters the most. 2-0. Josh Bart, their catcher, batting fourth in the order. Boone was reluctant to use, he did said to use Luke Weaver in multiple innings, but honestly, he's making the right decision here. You got to leave Weaver in for this second time, 2 innings. 3-0. Oh, boy. 3-0. There's 2 outs. IKF is pretty quick. He's at second base. A base hit will score him. New Jersey-born Montclair. Wow, Victor, there's a piece of history I didn't know. I didn't know that. Very good, Victor. Thanks for that. Another guy who could pitch a game on L. That's what back then we did late games. Oh, he walked them. Bases are loaded. Who's coming up? McCutchen? Sawinski. Sawinski, thankfully, they put him in for defensive purposes in the 9th inning, and they removed McCutchen from the game. Thank you, because McCutchen would have been batting right now. So this guy Sawinski's only hitting 150 on the season. Let me stop before I jinx us. Ball 1. That was back when you did late games. Yeah, I don't do them anymore, man. I can't stay up, man. I told you guys I do have some health issues, man. And one of the results is the chronic fatigue, man. I just can't stay up that late anymore. I don't even watch them when I'm not on. I just can't do them. That's why Rangers, Knicks, and Yankees, I don't do the 10 o'clock games. I just don't do them. I want to, but I'm not going to last the whole game. The grade 8 has made history. He broke the record. Yes, Lamario. No, yep, we know it. And thanks for bringing in the info, man. Yep, and we knew it was happening. He did it against the Islanders. Yes. Not that it's a shame. Not that would be shameful for anybody else he would do it against. But we're happy it was the Islanders. That's really what matters. This umpire is calling some borderline pitches balls, man. And because we're Yankee fans and we're going to be biased, they should be strikes. Right down the middle. All right, 2-2. 2-2. Manab is back. Manab, you are back. The Yankees scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning to tie the game and keep this thing going so we can all be in the basement until midnight. Bruin, we already know Lamario. Yep, all good. Yeah, I agree with Boone on this one. Even if, yeah, he struck him out. I agree with Boone on this one, Victor. You got to leave Weaver out there for 2 innings. You got to leave him out there for 2 innings. You know, you got to. And he did. Now you got to take him out. You can't push him a 3rd inning. You can't push him a 3rd. But he did the right thing there. I think Angel Hernandez retired. I'll agree with you. He's the worst. He's the worst umpire in the history of the game. But I think he retired. Lamario. I'm gonna check that out now, though. Angel Hernandez, umpire. Yeah, he retired. Last year was his last year. 24 was his last year. "62 years old, retired last year. He felt he was forced out or forced into retirement, tried to sue Major League Baseball, feeling he was forced into retirement and unceremoniously looked at by all baseball players. He blames MLB for how he was perceived. How about your bad calls in every game and your favoritism for some players and hatred of others? Maybe that was the reason why all the players didn't like you. Just saying. I mean, come on, man. He was the worst umpire. I was saying, oh, no, the Pirates got bases loaded. That's not good. Yep, but we got out of it. So here we are, top of the 11th, with the ghost runner. Who got out last? Was it Jazz? He's fast, right? Did he? No, he didn't make the last out. Who did? Volpe. Volpe made the last out. He's fast. Good. We got a fast guy on second base. Joey Wentz will be the 6th pitcher for the Pirates coming up right now. 6th pitcher for the Pirates. All right, here comes Wells. Volpe's at second. That's an easy. Get him home, please. Ball 1. Luke slowly becoming a beast. Yes, Victor. Look at the role he took over as closer last year for Hall. Like, man, he was money. Who knew? And he's been on like 3 teams before the Yankees. And he's like 30 or 31 years old, Victor. He looks like he's 12. He looks like he has to shave once every 6 months. You know what I mean?
One of the better pitchers in the Pirate bullpen, not available. Colin Holden in one on the IL with the screen right knee.
Let's go, Wells. 2-0 on Wells. 2-1 on Wells. Good riddance to Angel Hernandez. Yeah, man. He tried to sue baseball for feeling forced out. Dude. Victor, Staff Sergeant Thomas, remember Ken Kaiser? He's not like Angel Hernandez. Ken Kaiser was around for a long time. That was a name I remember when I was a kid that was around forever. Forever, Ken Kaiser. Top of the 11th, 2-2 on Wells. Foul tip. Bob Franklin, worst umpire ever. He called our 1991 championship game total bum. We won, but wow. Don't recognize the name. I trust you, Victor. I trust you. Don't recognize the name. I'm not good with the umpire names. If I am, that means you're really bad. Down on strikes for Wells. Struck out. Here we go, guys. We're going to be here for 17 innings. Wells was way out in front of that curveball, man. Way out in front. He's having a slow start to this season outside of opening day leadoff home run. Boy, look how fast the Torpedo Pat's hatred of the Yankees' conversation's gone away. Boy, that was like a big deal for the first week. Torpedo Bats and their cheater. Boy, has that conversation gone away really fast. It was dumb. That was dumb to even bring it. And I'm not even talking about being a Yankee fan because it's not the first year it was used. The whole conversation was stupid. I tell you this, though, had the Dodgers done that, it would have been the greatest idea ever. Look at these guys are trendsetters, and, it would have been celebrated forever. I feel like I'm watching the All-Star game where every team seeing these pitchers every single – yeah, right, exactly, Lamario. Good point. Good point. Volpe's on second. We got 1 out, 0-2 on Dominguez. Why do I feel like we're going to lose this game? I'm not being negative. I just got that feeling. Like, we can't even move these runners, man. It just Oswald Peraza's up next. Then Trent Grisham. Can we get to Trent Grisham? Let's get to Grisham. Bond. First Ozzie accounted for. Bond in the basement. What time is it for you, Bond? It's got to be like 7 in the morning now, right? Bond, another cellar dweller in Ozzie accounted for. First Ozzie in the basement. Bond. 6:45 a.m. here so I could doze off. There you go. Right now, this game will make – nobody's doing anything right now, but the Yankees came back. Dominguez grounds out to IKF, but moves Volpe to third. Oh, he bobbled the ball. He bobbled the ball at first, so we got first and third, 1 out. For Peraza. Don't hit into a double play. Gave us an extra out. Thank you, IKF. Still playing for the Yankees. Now, yep, he didn't get bad throwing. Valdez didn't get a good scoop, but I don't blame the first baseman. I blame really bad throw by IKF. He one-hopped it. He wasn't even deep in the hole at short. And thanks for not hustling. Dominguez didn't even hustle down the line. He just happened to make it to first because he bobbled it. 1-0 on Peraza. First and third again, guys, with 1 out. Sound familiar? First and third, 1 out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry, it was our softball championship game in 91. Okay. Now I feel a little bit better about that. I'm like, I don't remember the Yankees being in a championship game in 91. We were terrible in 91. Wasn't that the Dallas Green or Stump Merrill years, Victor? I think so. Bruin, he should be grateful he even lasted that long. Yeah, you're not kidding. We might be here all night. Right. Can we get a freaking base hit? We got one. Get the Trent Grisham. But Peraza came through last time. Fastball right down the middle, fouled off. 1-2. 1-2. Come on, Peraza. You want to keep a spot on the Yankees. Come on. Top 5 prospect 3 years ago. Come on. Grisham this year, last four games, 8 for 15, 3 bombs, 9 home runs, 1.7 OPS. Wow. That's who's on deck, Trent Grisham. 2-2. Lamar, the Yankees are playing a team that is a 2-7, right? Making them look like a World Series contender. You're not kidding. Oh, man, did he go? He held up in time, full count. Full count, right. Peraza could work his way into the lineup, man, if he starts getting – I mean, he got a key hit. Let's give him some credit. He got a key hit last at bat, man. Got a run home. So we got to do it again. Struck him out. Struck him out on ball 4. Ball 4. The pitch was like, if this is the top of the strike zone, the pitch was up here. He swung at it. 2 outs. Oh, he was way behind that cutter. Way behind. But he is part of the reason why this game is tied, so we can't totally hate on him. Here's Grisham. 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs today. Hitting 476. Oh, my gosh. The reason we're in extra innings is up at the plate right now. But Peraza did get that 1-run home to make it 4-2. Then Grisham came up and cleared the bases after that. 1-0. I didn't know the A team played. Is that what it said? I just read it through. Oh, it does say that. The A team. Mr. T is up right now. Mr. T in face. I mean, I'm old enough. That was on prime time. 2-0. 2-0. I didn't even read it that way, Bruin. Good call. Tony got 8 out of the 8 in the tipping. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord. Wow. I don't think I've ever had a perfect day in the tipping. 8 out of 8. Tony, man. Wow. Congrats to him. That's an out. We didn't get any runs, guys. We had Volpe at second with no outs and couldn't get him home. Here we go, bottom of the 11th. I don't like the feeling I have, guys, and I said it at the top. When we're not scoring, when the Yankees can't move runners from second base home and nobody out 2 innings in a row, I don't like the feeling that I have right now. Lucky son of a gun. Wow, Bruin, you're like really young to be saying an old school term like that. Son of a gun. Yeah, it looks like we're about to lose this game. I don't like the feeling I have. I pity the fool. Mr. T was growing up, Mr. T was my favorite character, actor, wrestler. I was a huge Mr. T fan. I went for Mr. T. I went for him in Rocky 3. I went for Clubber Lang in Rocky 3. I was like 10 years old or 11 years old when that movie came out. Yeah, I went for Clubber Lang. I was a big Mr. T fan growing up. I mean, WrestleMania, the very first WrestleMania, the big thing was Hulk Hogan, Mr. T versus, I think, Mr. Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. I think that was who they wrestled against. I don't remember that. That was the big deal back then, man. That was a huge. I still love seeing Mr. T on any commercial or anything, man. I still love the guy. Lamario, we've seen this movie before. Yankees can't score with fish runners, and it does, man. You have Volpe on. I mean, Goldschmidt was on second base. He's not very fast, right? But we still, the top of the 10th, we had first and third with 1 out. Couldn't get him home. We have Volpe, second base. All it takes a base hit to get him home. Volpe's fast. Nope. But we get first and third again. Nobody out.
And an ERA of 1.83, third lowest since 1900. Fosse and Walsh are the only ones lower.
So we got Devin Williams in now. Devin Williams, our closer, is in the game now. He's closing now, man. Well, not closing, but he's trying to get us to hold on. Bob Franklin called the guy, save it first. The guy out. I came off the base and stared at him down like Dracula looking at jugular vein. He screamed, don't say it. I didn't. One of about 7 bad calls. Wow. Remember the guy? Forget it. I don't remember the guy's name of the guy, but I'll think of it. Hold on. Valdez is up. Pitch upstairs, 1-0.
Well, the Yankee bullpen has been outstanding this afternoon. Hendrick, 2 innings. Gomez, 2 innings. Weaver, 2 innings. And now Williams.
It is true. Our bullpen today has been doing well, though. Hendrick, Gomez, Weaver, all of them. 2 innings apiece, no runs. Now Williams is in. 1-1.
Friday's game here in Pittsburgh.
You wouldn't allow the alternative one I wanted to. Oh, Mr. T. Yeah. Yep. But I know what you're talking about. If you want to laugh, look up Mr. T's Snickers candy bar commercials that they pulled from the air. Just YouTube Mr. T Snickers and watch those YouTube videos. They were pulled. They were real commercials. They took them off the air. I'm not going to tell you why they took them off the air. You're going to have to just watch it and judge for yourself why they took them off the air. But Mr. T Snickers commercials, watch those, and you can figure out why they took them off the air. They were real commercials. Mr. T is a legend. There's no doubt, man. He's still one of my favorites. I'm not a person that wants to run out and meet players and meet musicians and do all. I'm just not that person. There's a couple people in my life I would have wanted to meet. Walter Payton was one. Who that won't be possible now. Mr. T would be another one. Like, that would be cool to meet Mr. T. All right, here we go. It's 1-1, bottom of the 11th, man on second, nobody out. Can the Pirates get a run? They better not. But, man, we've had opportunities, man. First and third, 1 out. Can't get anybody home. 2 innings in a row. Peraza swung a ball 4, like a blatantly clear ball 4. Strike 2. You weren't talking about Mr. T. You wouldn't allow the alternative one I wanted to say. Tell me in the Discord then, Bruin, because I'm at a total loss right now. I'm at a total loss, Bruin. I don't know what you're talking about now. It went right past me, man, which isn't hard to do. Oh, yeah, the poll question. I'm going to end that poll right now. Hold on.
And the pitch. Locked it into left field. Dominguez.
And that's a fly out to left. Nobody advances. End poll. Let's see what we got. Montana wins the poll. 50% of the people would take Montana. 30 would take Brady. 20 would take Marino. And Mahomes got a 0%. 0. Wow. Mahomes I didn't think Mahomes was getting a 0. Wow. I thought Marino was going to do better, guys. I thought Marino was going to do better. Tommy Pham up. Ball 1. Tommy Pham broke his bat 3 times after the last strike. It was very close that he struck out on. So hopefully he doesn't make us pay for it. He's a veteran batter. He's not as great a hitter anymore, but he's still, in these situations, the veteran batters seem to come through. And I don't want to see him come through. Tommy Pham has been around the league, man. But, again, it's like, you're pitching to a veteran hitter. And remember Brett Gardner when he got really, a lot older, but you didn't want him up if you were the opposing team in a tight situation like this. Strike 2 or strike 1? Strike 1. You didn't want those veteran guys to just get those scrappy hits. Remember Luis Sojo? Let me reach back in time with Victor and Staff Sergeant Thomas, some of the older guys. Remember Luis Sojo? The guy couldn't hit anything, but, man, he got clutch hits when you needed it. He always got that clutch hit when you needed it. Luis Sojo. He was another one of my honorary mention favorites during those days. And the women's college basketball national champion, UConn, is up by 29 points over. Wow. And Duke lost. I haven't been watching much, but I heard Duke lost. That was a big deal. Rick the Ninja, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Rick the Ninja in the basement. Well, we're in extra innings and neither team wants to win. Rick, sound familiar? Bottom of the 11. No team can move a runner home from second. Well, we don't want the Pirates to. The Yankees have had opportunities, man. Just can't do it. Well, he stole third base. Sawinski stole third base. Now they got a runner on third with one out. Oh, that was huge. He stole third. I didn't see that coming. Great throw by Wells, but Sawinski had too much of a jump. Wells threw an accurate throw. Very good throw. He just had too much of a jump, man.
Devin Williams, all you're thinking is swing and a miss here. You have first and second base open. You don't have to give in.
Full count. Just got a piece of that one. That was in the dirt. It's talking about what I wanted to call way back. You got to tell me in Discord because I'm totally lost, Bruin. Totally lost, man. Remember, I graduated high school over 35 years ago. Fan with a grounder. Just foul. Just foul. Hey, Rick. No. This is how it is in the basement. If you have to ask, you already know the answer. And I love DX. Triple H, Shawn Michael, Road Dogg. How about the Road Dogg and X-Pac? X-Pac was the other one that rounded out that stable. And if you have to ask, you already know the answer.
And here's the payoff.
Oh, man, thank goodness that's foul. Now, look what I tell you about veteran hitters. Pham is fouling off everything. Everything. He's fouling off a lot of ball fours because it's a full count. But if it's too close to take, these veteran guys, they don't take it. They'll foul it off. This is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. That won the game right there, guys. Game over. Off the left field wall. That's the game. What did I tell you about? By the way, it was a 2-run homer that he hit. No, he didn't. I'm sorry. I thought they put a 6 up there. It did hit off. It doesn't matter. He hit it off the wall. The final, the Pirates win the game 5-4. I told you I didn't want to be right. I didn't want to be right. I'm being dead serious. I didn't want to be right, but I told you a veteran hitter like Tommy Pham that's been around a long time, you don't want these kind of veterans up in these kind of situations, man. These veteran batters know how to work. They don't think about their batting average or striking out the last time or any of that stuff, man. A veteran hitter like Pham, I told you didn't want him up. It's the last guy I wanted to see up. Mariano Duncan, yes. Played second base for the 96 Yankees in our World Series championship comeback down 2-0 and take it in 6. Mariano Duncan was our second baseman. I believe we got him from the Dodgers at the time, though. I could be wrong on that, but I do remember it. Steve Sachs was another second baseman we got. He was a bomb for us. Rick, yeah, tell me about it. No joke, man. Here we go. We lost. All right, guys, about to get out of here. Let me go through some of these, though. A base is headed. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over. And even if Sawinski didn't steal third, he would have scored from second on that one. That went way out, hit off the wall. I'm dying. Yep, Victor. That is it. Graduated high school 35 years ago. Right. I mean, there's too much going on. My brain cells and from things I did in the past, it can't keep up. We start out good. I'm like a quarter horse, man. I'm a quarter horse. I come out the gate strong, on point with everything, and then if you make me run further than that quarter mile, things start to break down a little bit. Like Butterbean, man, king of the three rounders, man. But the more stuff we get into, and there's 20 different things going on in the basement plus the game, things are going to start flying over my head, man. Wheels start coming off. The NWO, Victor, boom. Hollywood Hogan, Macho Man. Hey, I still got them. There he is. Still got the legend, man. I still got the legend. Come on. Still got the legend, man. Yep. Bond, gather around. Next round in the AFL. All games will be played at Adelaide, so anything could happen. Yes. Yeah, the Crows killed me, by the way, Bond. 1 point. 1 point. And I almost didn't take them. I didn't switch my tip. I almost didn't take them, and I took them. They lose by 1 point. Bond, drop that in the Discord for us too, please. Thank you. At least the game. Yeah, but see, Bruin, this isn't a 3 a.m. game. I could have stayed up for another 2 hours watching this as long as the Yankees won. But yeah, it ended. Every time the Yankees can't score with 2 runners on, it costs us. Yeah, sure. We saw this coming. Saw it coming. Are you kidding me, Bond? Oh, on the tipping, yeah. Yankees had their we should have won this game. We were saying it. We saw this coming. First and third, 1 out in the top of the 10th. Can't get anybody home. First and third with 1 out in the top 11th. Can't get anyone home. That's why I said, like a broken record. Tommy Pham is up. And he was pissed for striking out without swinging at a close pitch last time. What did he do this time? He fouled off every single close pitch, and they were all balls. And he would have walked. He fouled them all off because he wasn't going to strike out looking like he did last time. See what I mean? A veteran batter like that comes up and gets the opportunity again. Bam. And that's what happens. And he's not the greatest player in the world, but that's a veteran player remembering and learning from his mistakes immediately. He looked at strike 3 last time with an opportunity and blew it. Not this time. That's what I'm talking about. So much for the 60% rule. I know, Bruin. I thought about that after I told you. I paid for it too, man. Don't listen to me. I've never won the tipping, Bruin. I'm always middle of the pack. I'm always pacing myself in tipping. I pace myself. I'm always middle of the pack. Never first, never last. I'm just always middle of the pack. I came close to last year. Last year was bad. Ooh, yeah. Yep, that's right. All right, guys. True Bond. At least we didn't lose 4-1. That's true. At least we showed some fight and then fizzled out. Love you all. Stay blessed. Tomorrow night, I'm probably, not guaranteeing, but probably going to do the Lightning Rangers. And the only reason why, and by the way, for those that don't know, I already have my Lightning jerseys ready. My second favorite team will be in the playoffs. So we'll be doing Lightning games and Nick games. I'm probably going to do the Lightning Rangers tomorrow night because of Sam Rosen, out of respect for Sam Rosen's last 6 games. Depending on what we're doing tomorrow, I may be on tomorrow, but I'll be on a lot this week anyway, regardless. Stay blessed to everybody. This game was starting to go on a little too for my liking this time, yeah. Yep, had that vibe. It just had that vibe. Had that vibe. On that note, guys, any poll questions or poll ideas you guys have, drop them in the Discord. Drop them in. I'll take them, note them, and we'll just leave it at that. So thank you all, guys. Have a good one. Lamario, well, if you don't get that one, I guess I will see you Thursday morning for the Alligator versus Cats game. I would love to come on for that. I won't guarantee it, Lamario, but I would love to come on for it. Bond, I'll leave it. Bond gets the last one of the day. After the Crows game, the AFL admitted that the Crows should have won, but a bad goal umpire decision was given. Man, well, Bond moved me up. That puts me 1 game down that I should be a game up. Make adjustments in the tipping for me and move me up the ladder and be tied because I should have won that game. That would put me in, geez, I think I'm in 8th place right now. That would at least tie me for 7th again. I've been hanging good at 7th. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you all as usual, and I will see you all probably tomorrow. I would think tomorrow night. And I'm out. See you guys.